even where I am now as an artist, bro, I'm still barely scratching the surface. If I blew up, like I'm pretty relevant, like I told you, here in Atlanta, Miami, LA. But if I had a number one in the morning, they're gonna say new artist, 3LetterzNuk. And I've been doing this shit since I was 15.
No hard work. YFMBC thinks it's a game. It's not a game. Hey. I can't see nobody stopping us. Yeah. We're unstoppable. Went through a whole lot of obstacles. I swear we did the impossible. Run up that paper and f*** it up. Go hit the club and then f*** it up. A whole lot of pace, we gon' get it back. You know we gon' get it back. I can't see nobody stopping us. Unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable. Run up that paper and get it. Whatever it take, we gon' get it. You know ain't nobody stopping us. Mafia, mafia, mafia. All of my they mafia. Thought I told you we unstoppable.
I appreciate it, man. I just literally, I mean, I came straight to you. You know where Fresh lives, right? Fresh?
DJ Fresh?
Yeah.
I got questions for him too, but nah, I don't know where he live at.
Do you know him?
Like, the one I
DJ
was
Fresh?
on tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know him personally.
You ain't been able to get the interview, though?
Nah.
I got you. That's my best friend, bro. I just seen him.
Oh, yeah. I done filmed on stages with him like 30, 40 times.
Nah, he would definitely...
You know?
He would definitely appreciate the interview for sure, bro. Like, he just don't be knowing. Like, he don't be knowing the legitimacy of shit. I just seen him before I came over here. Yeah. Like, just seen him. Like, that's where I changed clothes at.
Okay.
Yeah, I just, like...
Yeah, I don't know nothing about bro. I just know I went on tour with him.
Yeah.
I ain't go tour. I did a tour date with him.
Yeah.
He shouted me out on stage. I'm like, damn, I didn't know you knew me like that.
Yeah, that's my best friend, bro. I just seen him. He go to Louisville tonight, but I'm gonna tell him, like, fuck with Jose, man, and do the interview.
Say less.
He gonna do it.
Look, boy.
He gonna do it. Dead ass. He gonna do it. I'm trying to put this filter on this goddamn. Okay. Hold on, bro. I be heavy on it.
Nigga. That's how I got hit.
The speed, look.
You one of the people that I follow.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You know, you follow a motherfucker, then they don't post shit.
Yeah.
You one of the motherfuckers I follow. Like, bro, this nigga on my whole time. Like,
everywhere.
I'm watching everything, though.
Man, but you see how we just made a moment? It's
yeah,
nothing, but
easy.
You just make it. Yep. You just make it.
I need someone to be patient with me.
Yeah, hell yeah, I got you, bro. Fresh ass gonna do it. He gonna do it for sure. Especially knowing I did it, like.
Certain people I don't see, I ain't never, I'm capping. I did film you in Atlanta.
Okay.
But, like, I ain't filmed you in your element. Like,
Right.
Usually I film Pedro, Boo
Yeah.
Fresh, in their elements type
Yeah.
shit. I ain't never got you on stage. And shit,
nah, cause I mean.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like, that's how I got interview questions for all of them. It's like, bro, I bump shoulders with y'all niggas all the
So,
time.
this your first interview or you've done more
I
before?
done interviews before.
But this gonna set it off.
Like now, like I started interviews like 2-3 years ago when I first did the camera shit, and then I got busy going on the road.
Yeah.
But it's like, nah, like Jose needs something for himself. Like, fuck all that. Nuke booked me, then Pedro booked me, then Blue Man booked me. It's like, nah, this me. Like, hey, come holler, bro. Let me holler. Let me just.
I got you, bro. I'm definitely gonna tell him. Like, I'm talking about literally. Like, I'm gonna call him soon as I walk fucking out of here and say, like, bro, cause he asked me who was the interview with, and I said it, but I don't think he put it together. Like, I don't think he knew, like. Who?
I don't know. I don't be taking.
I didn't say it like you knew him either. I said a guy named Jose. That's what I said. So he probably don't know it's the same. He probably don't know it's the same person. But hell yeah, Fresh, bro. Fresh so damn cool, bro. It just like he be having the, like I do. Like, you know, you gotta protect your energy out here, bro. It's so weird. So many people moving funny, doing odd shit. Especially with the business. Like, it ruined it. It don't even be fun no more. Yeah. After dealing with so much turbulence and chaos. It don't even too much be worth it. So depending on what angle somebody coming from or what they talking about, but Fresh also understand his likeness, and he's always understood it. I understand it more now than I ever have, but I also understand building too. So I'm the type, like, I'm pulling up. Like, you just wrote me today, I'm like, shit, nigga, perfect timing. I'm on my way to Cincinnati. I'm pulling up. Like, that's my energy. Whereas Fresh, he got to go to Louisville today. See, even if I was going to Louisville, I'm still pulling up. Right. Then I'm going to Louisville. That's why you see so much content, so much shit, because I'm pulling up, I'm going to shoot the basketball, I'm going to do this interview, I'm going to do this performance at this whatever look venue. After that, I'm going to see my mama, and then it just...
You don't go.
Man, gotta be, because shit, the last conversation I had with Flo, and then we can get started, my bad. I seen Flo, bro, I couldn't believe it, bro. Like, I done known Flo 8 years at this point. One of my best friends. But I've known Pleasure P 8 years. We sitting at a chicken spot, bro, and we playing Uno. Me, Pleasure P, I don't know if you know Dat Boy Funny.
Yeah, I know it.
Dat Boy Funny and Fats the Barber. And I just took a picture of my cards to put on my story. Then it hit me like, bro, I'm sitting here playing Uno with Flo Rida and Pleasure P, bro. And Fats the Barber, like, but these are my friends. Like, but I still had the moments where I'm like, bro, I remember in high school listening to Low and listening to Pretty Ricky. And I'm sitting here with these niggas playing Uno. It'd be moments like that, you know what I'm saying? But when we were sitting there, Flo told me, he say, man, why you don't be outside? And I'm like, ain't shit out here. He was like, it ain't about that. You got what they looking for. That's what he told me. And this was recently. This was like a month and a half ago. Like less than that. Recently, like he just told me that. He like, why you don't be outside? Because he only see him when he comes to Atlanta. Or if I go to Miami. He's coming here, I think July 20th. I don't think Flo's performed here since I met him here in 2015. I don't recall Flo ever coming back here since then. So he has a show here, I think at the casino, July 20th. So I think I want to come back, but if something come up, I won't make it. But I want to come back, but I'm saying he just know I don't be outside. Like he know like I'm industry.
Outside, what you mean?
Like I don't be outside at all. Like I'm industry relevant, but I'm not socially relevant. Like
type shit.
Or relevance is the wrong word. I'm industry known. Like they see me. They know. Like I'm in the writing circles. I'm in the, you know what I'm saying? I'm at the studios. Like they know the records. They know the music. They see the momentum. They real in tune with what I got going. But socially, I'm not out tapping in at the clubs or with the DJs or.
I get what you're saying, because you do post a lot of content and it's great content, but
I ain't outside.
Entertainment content.
But like, exactly,
it's not you. It's the
exactly.
artist.
People don't even know nothing about me, my life. They don't know where I live. But he was just saying like, you need to be like literally like right now outside. Like I don't leave my crib. Like if it's not music related, I'm in the crib, bro. You know I record from home, bro. I write everything at home. Like I'm at home. So he just was like when he came to Atlanta, the last time he just was watching just my aura, I guess, like me just kind of being in my shell, just kind of laid back, chilling, watching everything develop. And he just looked at me and was just like, why you don't be outside? And I had just played him my single that was finna come out. So that was another reason, like he looking at the record and the video that's finna come out, and he's just like, no, he literally told me, and that's why I've been outside. I've literally, all this momentum and stuff you referring to, is happened post that conversation. When he told me that, I was just like, nah, he right. I have to get back outside. I hope you was getting all that too. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna say, because I was like, damn, I didn't talk, then I hope you was getting that shit.
I know, like you said, I understand your likeness. I know who you is. I'm
I appreciate it, man. I just didn't want to talk, and then you be like, damn, say that for the shit, and I didn't already, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he definitely, like, I still look at him like, and I'm not even the type to, I don't want to insult anyone, but I'm not even the type to throw the big brother thing around. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm the oldest of my mom's 6, and I'm the second oldest of my dad 4. So I got 4 brothers and 4 sisters, but I don't have a problem. But I got big cousins. I got uncles. I've had mentors. I've had people in my life. I had a father and a stepfather. My real father died at 18. My stepfather's still here. That's what I told you I'm taking to the Reds game Sunday. So I've had examples, teachers, coaches. I've had people, but I don't patronize people by calling them big bro or anything like that. But Flo really, it just feels that way. You know what I mean? I don't say it to him. Yeah. Like I don't be like, "Oh, what's up, big bro?" Yeah, I guess the way I listen to him, it's like an older brother that's kind of putting their arm around me. He just always, break me off with some type of knowledge or give me a gem. And the last thing he said to me when I saw him was, "Bro, you need to get outside." He like, you got what they looking for. Because I was like, man, ain't nothing out here, man. Like, we done did all this shit. He was just like, but it ain't about that. You got what they looking for. That's why you need to be outside. And it hit me like, yeah, you right.
So when you got signed, like, he signed you personally?
Yes. Okay, well, Flo, of course, you know, I mean, him having an independent label, it's not one person. You got other...
Before we start,
yeah,
there's a lot of stuff that I think I might know. I don't.
Yeah,
I was locked up from 07 to 16.
Okay.
So when did you get signed?
2015, March.
Yeah. I'm hip.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, bro. You know, it's so crazy because you don't want to judge a book by its cover, but you don't even look like you would. I don't know what you went for, but it's just your aura and your spirit, your energy, like how you look, it just don't even seem like that's your experience. Wow.
Just young,
you got me wanting to ask you shit, man. I damn near want to be like, man, what was that like? Like, why would that even...
Yeah. I'm going to get to tell my story someday.
Man, somebody need to interview you, bro. Be on the other side.
Like, once I get... Like, see how I got this, my paperwork?
Yeah.
That's because, like, I studied the game. Like, I look at Shannon Sharp as one of the best interviewers.
Yeah, he cold.
But I'm so busy, and I'm, like, just getting back into it. That's why I want to do the Vlad thing. Because next time, probably I get to interview you, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm going to be, like, sitting with you.
No, I'm going to keep fucking with you, bro. I'm going to definitely keep fucking with you, dog. Dead ass. No, so I'm gonna just give you some information so when you get started. So I got signed to Flo in 2015. And then I got out of that situation. And I can elaborate on that when you ask. And then I got signed to Sony in 2017, Sony Music. Okay. And then I got out of that situation. But that was unbeknownst to me. I had no idea how that situation was even allocated because I had a mental breakdown. Like, but I'm just preparing you. So I had a mental breakdown before I could even sign my Sony paperwork. So I knew I had the deal in May 2017. The paperwork came in September. You know what I'm saying? So, and then once my independent discontinued the joint venture with Sony, I stayed with the independent. I'm literally, right now, I can show you. Right now. Look. Are you free around 2 my time? That was today. That's the gentleman who owns the independent I'm signed to. Yeah. We're renegotiating as we speak. The contract been sitting in my email since May 11th. And he wants to talk today. Well, he was going to talk, but I'm here with you, so we scheduled it to tomorrow.
So is he he's on your team?
No,
he's on the other side.
He owns the label. He owns the label that I did the independent deal with in 2017. So when I was signed to Flo, I got out of that deal, took the deal with the independent who had a joint venture with Sony. So they were the sub label to the major.
What's
and they
their
were
name?
the independent. Z Entertainment. And his name is Steve Zapp. So you can look him up, like he legit. And but as we speak, I'm brokering a new deal with him because I got more leverage now. So now he's willing to renegotiate, where I get more ownership and different things like that. We're allocating a whole new situation, but the relationship has still been healthy over the last 5 years. But it's just now it's like he got to give me something that makes more sense, or we just gonna go our separate ways type shit. Right. So yeah, that's just a little background, and then we'll go from there. Okay. So yeah, Flo 2015, Sony 2017, Z Entertainment consecutively since then, and then Venice. I did a distribution deal with Venice last year. That's a distribution company, kind of like Empire.
So what that means? That means you record your music at home and you send it to them so they can release it?
Nah, so a distributor is just literally what it is, a distributor. You know what I'm saying? Like, record companies have different, like, things that they do. Like everybody, no one deal is the same. Right. Everybody's situation be different. So like a production deal is just like the manufacturing of the music, beats, writing, recording. You know what I'm saying? But a distribution deal, you just, I think, from my understanding, please don't quote me, but from my experience, my understanding, you're bringing them the finished product, and then they are the liaison between the DSPs and, you know what I'm saying, all the platforms. So they distribute your music. So
do you release your music at all by yourself?
I haven't released music on my own since before Flo. Okay. So the whole time it's been either a distributor. So when the artists upload their music to United Masters or DistroKid? No, you can do that theirself. I just haven't done it. So artists could, bro, you can get up tomorrow and put a song on United Masters, on DistroKid.
I did that. I put a song cover of Nipsey Hussle, and I made $5,000 off of it, and then they found out I was making that money, and they shut my account down.
Oh yeah, they coming to get you. If you ain't handled all the legalities and shit, they coming to get you, bro.
I just came home thinking I knew everything. I'm like, I'm gonna just do what I want to do.
You said thinking you know everything is funny, bro.
They shut me down. Sad.
Thinking I know everything is hilarious, bro.
Yeah. This song went viral on TikTok.
Yeah.
And then it was they shut my operation down.
Thinking I know everything is hilarious. But yeah. So we can get into all of that, bro. Let me post this. I'm trying to think if I want a close friend this shit or just
which one?
The shooting.
Yeah, the airballs, close friends.
No. I got the ones of me. I'm about to upload your shit.
I'm gonna upload my shit before you can.
I'm trying to think if I want a close friend this shit or goddamn. Yeah, I'm not even gonna post this shit right now. I'll make up my mind once I be thinking, bro. You know what I mean? I be thinking like how I want to do it, cause I don't be knowing if I want people to know.
You a walking, breathing business, man.
Yeah, bro, all day, man. Like I don't do nothing but think about it. It's so bad that like I don't smoke, and then I rarely drink, so like I don't have no anesthesia from my problems. I don't have no anesthesia from my creativity. Like, you know, being really creative, bro, is a lot, bro. I mean, just for for lack of better words, it's just like I don't want to say the wrong thing because I don't know the exact word I want to use. But being creative, bro, is like, it's not a curse. It's beautiful, but it's a slippery slope, bro. You know, and you can go off the deep end with the shit. So, you know, there's insomnia, anxiety. There's all different types of shit. So I be trying to slow like I'm sitting here looking poised right now and calm because, I mean, I'm prepared. Like, you know, and I'm in a space to where I'm expected to have to perform, right? Even just in conversation. And this is my element. It's when I'm not in this space. It's when I'm not supposed to be on and it's not showtime. I have to learn how to chill and relax. And because I'm always like...
When do you do that, though? When do you get time to chill and relax?
Now, I always get time to chill and relax because I'm very intentional about relaxing. Right. Like I'm momentum, motion, relax. It don't even be about nothing else. Like I don't even make nothing else that like relevant in even in my life. Like nothing more than family, whoever I'm sharing an intimate relationship with or whatever. And I value intimacy on a certain level too. Like not too many people in here. You know, I laugh, I play. I'm pretty transparent. I don't get embarrassed on myself. Like, but I don't tell everybody what's going on in my mind. I don't tell people my ideas. No one gets sent the music early. Like none of that's going on. It just depends. Like somebody may ask, and if I feel like I enjoy that person, and I enjoy how they enjoy me.
Right.
It be all about how I feel selfishly. I know that sounds crazy, but if I enjoy that, if I enjoy that person and I enjoy the fact that they enjoy me, I want them a part of what I'm doing. Right. But I don't volunteer it though. Like they probably gotta ask because, man, I suffered a long time, man, taking a lot of shit personal. It's not personal. People be doing shit, bro. People got shit to do. People got lives. Our attention spans are like this, right? So just imagine like you sending somebody a link to your interview or some footage you got of a certain artist or a video you edited or something you did, and it's so important to you and you send it to this person and they never watch it. Like you sent it to them directly and they didn't mean to not watch it. They intended, they saw it and was like, just as I'm sitting here with you, they saw it, they got the link and they went to click and somebody said something, or they got a call and some shit happened, or some shit got in motion and they just forgot and never necessarily got back around to it. And then you sitting there waiting on the response because the video only 2 minutes long, or in my case, the record's 2.5, 3 minutes long. So I'm waiting to see what you finna say because I'm excited because I think I snap, obviously, and then you don't ever say nothing. I struggled with that a long time, like with feeling like ignored. Like it felt like, damn, bro, I tried to like tap you in with what I'm doing. You don't even give a fuck about me. And then I had to change my thinking. Like, it's like, no, bro, that's not what it is. But I have went
what
through.
What made you switch then? What made you go from feeling a way about that to not like? Is it something that happened? Did somebody say something?
Yeah, getting signed changed my entire perspective on life. Like, as a man, as a brother, receiving validation changes you, but validation's subjective, because what will validate you might not validate somebody else. It all depends on what your experiences are, proximity, where you are, what's expected of you based on how you know what I'm saying, see yourself. So I want to say validation definitely changed my life. Like, getting validation, like getting signed the first time was unbelievable, because it was just like, man, they can't say shit to me now. You get what I'm saying? Like it was that moment. But what changed the entitlement was, okay, the difference between a good day and a bad day is consideration. And what I mean by that is that, like, most artists say that they got on and everyone started to change. But most people say that they started to change. That's how it happens. That's the seesaw. Like, this side is like, you changed. And they're like, nah, y'all changed. But what happens is everybody started being considerate to that person. And now that person, he or she, is now responsible for reciprocating that consideration. Listen to what I'm saying. Life would be entirely different if every single person you had a relationship with or encountered on your journey is just considerate. Just considerate of how you feel, what you think, your experiences, your traumas, your anxieties, when you went to sleep, how early you woke up, if you've eaten, if you've showered. Just consideration. It's so much inconsideration, bro. It's not, think about it, bro. All day, every day of our lives, we're running into nothing but inconsideration all day. Somebody cut the line in front of you, they cut you off at the light. You know, it's just straight inconsideration. So when you get signed, or when you have a life change, you drafted, NBA drafts tonight. Yeah. Them niggas is finna experience a new level of consideration they never seen in their fucking life. And they already him. Like, they already some 5-star high school phenom. They already done went to college, but the level is finna go to now, where it's like the people who are trying to be considerate are like powerful people with influence, and they can be assets to you. That's a whole different level of pressure. Just imagine the people who aren't, for lack of better words, beneficial to you. They're being considerate. Right. So that's what changed my level, my entitlement, because when I got overwhelmed with that consideration and everybody making me a priority, and I felt responsible for trying to make all these people a priority, and I was everybody's favorite. I was everybody's choice. And when I got the overwhelming amount of love and like opportunity, bro, and you know what I'm saying? Everything became extremely convenient. That's when I then looked and was like, aha, like be careful what you ask for, kind of. Not really, but it was just, it was a lot, bro. And it's still a lot. So it changed. It's almost like, I don't want the responsibility of you fucking with me.
Type shit. So
I ain't finna send you my record. Yeah. Because you might look at that as you doing me a favor, or you might look at that as, you might look at that like that's how crazy it got. It's like, I don't even want to. I don't even want the responsibility. That's what I'm saying. The consideration is heavy, bro. When you get a lot of love, it's beautiful. I got asked in an interview I did recently. Her name's Amani. She got a talk show called Amani Talks. Okay. You gotta check her out. But I did an interview with her, and she asked me, because she knows. Let me your interview. I just want yours first. Bet. So she asked me, because she knows my life. She's like, what would be worse, too much love or no love? And I straight went to say too much love. And she stopped me and was like, wait a minute now. Don't consider your life, though. Consider a life with you're just getting a decent amount of whatever, like a, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like you got love and then you got places where you don't get love. And I'm like, oh, no, I'm taking love. For sure, because who wants to be out here with no love? No one noticing you. We're human beings, bro. The part about human beings people don't acknowledge is the being. Being is me in here in front of you, right here in front of you. Being present, feeling, I'm after a feeling, bro. I'm like addicted to feeling. I have to feel something. I cannot just exist. I can't live in the prison of just growing old and just surviving, because life is hard, bro. Just sustaining a regular, everyday life, going to work, making sure you paying your bills on time is hard. And what life tries to show you, especially the internet tries to show you, that it's easy, it's cake. You should be able to do that.
Yeah, everybody posts their highlight reels.
Come on, bro. Everybody's. First of all, when you meet somebody, you're meeting the best part of them the day you meet that person. But what the internet has been able to do is, people are controlling the narrative. They're Spike Lee and they're motherfucking Steven Spielberg in their lives, where you're not even running into that person physically. You're getting introduced to the best part of everything about these people all the time. You know what I'm saying? True. And then that dopamine hits everybody's minds when they get that high from being admired. The admiration, bro. The people celebrating them. The envy. People want envy. People want haters, bro. When I tell people about capping, the reason I don't cap, because it's exhausting. First of all, I'm doing too much. I'm talking to too many people. It's so exhausting to keep up the lie, to keep up the cap. And then capping bring you real haters. You lying. But it's people that believe you. And they're really hating on you. And sometimes when you receive hate, because we all do, no one's going to enjoy everything. No one's going to appreciate everything that we do, right? But what I would say has been beneficial to me is that I work hard and I give it everything I have, so I can stand on that. Man, I can live with the results. I can live with how it was perceived or interpreted, or if it was ignored, revered, appreciated. I can live with the results because I exhausted my capabilities. Right. It's real. Everything I'm putting out is real. The music is real. The experiences are real. My lifestyle, whatever it is you may have seen, it's real. It's really my life. So if you hating on that, I can't really, it affects me, but I don't have a choice but to move on, because that's really my life. When you out here capping and motherfuckers is coming at you, trying to tear you down and hate on you, I can imagine, because I've done some capping, maybe 6, 7, 8 years ago. Capping wasn't even a term we used then, but I've done some faking it till I made it type shit, because that's a part of this shit, right? It's not a good feeling, bro. You know what I mean? So, my bad. I'm all over the place. I'm just
that's
going.
What this for, bro. That's
Yeah. I just hold time. So we was talking about the entitlement and me not taking it personal. You know, I was that artist that, man, I didn't have a dope boy put the money behind me. That's one thing I always was curious about you too. Like, why you never make? Yeah. You don't make trap music. Nah. You never have. Nah. But I've made records with like trap artists. Like I got records with Butter. I mean, I had a nice run here in Cincinnati, bro. Like from 2010 until 15 when I met Flo, like I was on fire.
Where was you performing? What you mean you got a run? You
everywhere. Okay. On fire, bro. I dropped a song called Natty Dance. I hate it. You probably gonna look it up after this. Yeah. I fucking hate it, but it changed my trajectory. That song. 2010? 2010. It was like Salento. So basically, you know, we had I jug, motherfucker, I jug, and we had Mr. Miyagi, and we had Do the South, and we had Do the Old Man and all that. I was out for South. We had a dancing frequency going on in the city. So I was in a group. I actually was in a group with I don't know if you're familiar with Vote For Real. He's a songwriter. That was one of my best friends. We went to high school together. We went to college together. That's still one of my dogs, man. Too, didn't he? For a while, yeah, but he's back. So we were in a group together, and then Jay Jeans was associated with our whole situation too. But he was never in the group. But that's where I kind of I was the wackest person, bro. Like, what makes you say that? No, it's just true. Okay. Like, I was 15, and they had been doing it. Vocals had been singing. Vote For Real. I think he's Vote For Real now. He had been singing. Jeans had been barred up. He had been rapping. Like, this battle rapping shit, he'd been doing since we was in school. I mean, he's been, like, bizarre with the wordplay and the double entendres and the metaphors. Like, I looked at him like Lil Wayne, and we were 15. You know what I'm saying? So when I got introduced to it, my dog Busy, who's still one of my great friends to this day, They was already doing it, bro. We all went to Wynwoods, and they were already doing it. And they would invite me to the studio because I was just always like with the girls. I was that nigga that was in school that was just like known by everybody, but for no reason. Like I wasn't in band, right? I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't like a scholar, top in my class. Well, that's intentional because I actually was a straight A student until my sophomore year of high school because I became very intentional about being cool. I wanted to be popular. I wanted the experiences, bro. I wanted to go to prom and get all the girls.
So you stopped turning work in or something? Or
No, I coasted. I C'd my way through 11th and 12th grade because it was easy. But I just wasn't intentional on making sure I checked those boxes. Just all A's, all A's, all A's.
Your parents didn't care about the slip off?
No, I don't think they even noticed, honestly, because my mama raised me right, bro. I grew up in the church. I couldn't listen to secular music. I wasn't allowed to be outside after a certain time. I was the street-like kid. So I had my mom's trust. And what happened was, after 11 years of my mama knowing what it is, by the time I got to 11th grade, my mom was like, oh, he's got it. He's brilliant. Like, he's smart. He got it. But at that point, my gears changed. I'm 15, and I'm like, you can even ask anybody. If you meet somebody who went to Wynwoods, you can just even ask. They'll probably tell you, I ain't come to the school till 11th grade. But I was there the whole time. Just the first 2 years, I was a square. Quiet, didn't talk to nobody, because I'm from Chicago. I was born in Chicago, partially raised, well, not partially. I moved here when I was 7. We moved to the west side, though. So I went to Midway. I went to Riverside, you know what I'm saying? Then I went to a Christian middle school. So by the time, and then I went to West High for a week. My freshman year, I went to West High for a week. Out of nowhere, my mom was like, we're moving to Springfield Township. And we were right on the cusp of Wynwoods and Finneytown. And we was right on that line, and I had to go to Wynwoods. So my freshman year, bro, I'm 6'1". My freshman year, I was like 4'11", no exaggeration. So I looked like a little kid. I shouldn't have been in the building. No one had ever seen me before. And you know what it's like being in Forest Park or on this side. It's like everybody that known each other since grade school, middle school, or, you know what I mean? So I was literally, exactly, I didn't know about none of that shit. And then I'm not no street nigga. I'm not no hood nigga, but my family's from the hood. I was dirt poor my whole life. It's like apples and oranges. If you was to see my family, like a lot of the city don't know that. A lot of people don't know that I'm not a direct representation of my upbringing and my family. Like, they are street niggas. My sisters date street niggas. My mom dates street niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just the product of, you know what I'm saying, my imagination. I looked at my environment and said, I gotta get out of here. Whereas my family looked at their environment and said, let's make do.
I'm the opposite, because I grew up like out here. So it's like, I'm always getting into some shit. Let's go get into some shit.
Yeah, bored.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Devil's play thing.
But see, no, but we the same. Because I was bored. And I'm on the side where the shit happening. Where we was always in the shit. But I dreamed of, man, I wanted to be a movie star. I still want to be a movie star. Like, I wanted to be Macaulay Culkin, bro. I wanted to be Jason Weaver. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be Aaron Carter. And I grew up and met Aaron Carter. And we got records together. Rest in peace to my boy, man. So, like, I wanted to be on Disney, nigga. I wanted to be on Blank Check. And Dustin checks in. You remember all the movies?
Yeah, nigga.
I wanted to be them. Like, I didn't want the scenario to happen to me. I wanted to be them. So that's what I thought about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was my, I had to get out. Even the Mighty Ducks movies, bro. You know what I'm talking about. Like, all the movies, I wanted to create that. But even in our environment, like, I didn't necessarily felt like, bro, it wasn't until Flo came and got me, dog. Like, let me explain something. Like, if Flo didn't come and get me, bro, I would still be in Cincinnati. I would have never left. He didn't. He came and had a show here. That's what I'm saying. When he performed in July, I'm not sure. Don't quote me. It's been 8 years. But Flo, I don't think he's performed here in Cincinnati. He's been in Ohio plenty of times. I don't think he's performed in Cincinnati since the day he met me.
So with him being the type of artist he is, like me filming, I filmed when when the baby came here and Moneybag, they came to like Roseline Live, they upgraded, went to the Avenue.
Yeah.
Next time they came, they at Duke Energy Center.
Yeah.
I don't recall him ever hitting like the ratchet clubs.
He did.
He did?
Back then, but you said you went out. You was gone in 15,
but he
right?
make pop music, so
right. He's still black. Flo black, bro. Like that. Okay, I'm glad you asked me that. I don't want Flo know my heart, man. Flo's black, bro. Black. Like he's not.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm saying
the
music he make does not reflect his choices. So he still go to the black clubs, the hole in the wall strip clubs. He's with all the nigga shit, for lack of better words. Like he like black women. He likes black food and black. Like he's black. Like he's just the music he makes is for the world. He makes pop everybody music. Like Michael Jackson was black, bro. He was black.
True.
See what I'm saying? So Flo, like when he came here, bro, we went to the strip club. It was so long ago, bro. So many, I've been gone since I met Flo.
Right.
So the clubs are different now, but we went to all the shit. Flo went to the Mix. I think he went to, we went to all the spots, bro. All the Mix. We was out to 4 a.m, bro. We went to all the niggas. I mean, all the lit spots that day.
I'm talking about to chill or like just vibe or
party.
Listen, I'm talking about to perform.
No, okay. So Flo, let me just tell you, I had a song at the time called "Playing with the Pussy" that was on fire. So mind you, this is 5 years after Natty Dance. I done been relevant these 5 years. I keep dropping records, mixtapes, performing. My name's still, but to go back to your question that you asked, nobody ever put the bag behind me. But I don't know if you remember International. They had Showbiz, they had Cookie and Sleepy, they had
I remember Showbiz.
Okay, the label he was signed to. They stepped to me first. I don't know if it was before Showbiz, but when I say first, I don't even think I say first because it was like a year after they talked to me, Showbiz caught fire, and Cookie and Sleepy caught fire, and then Showbiz did the record with Future, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I remember having a conversation with Maine, the guy who was running International's thing, and he told me he thought I was amazing. He's like, bro, I want to sign you, I want to fuck with you, I just don't know what to do with you. And that, my sound, me. He like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like
he knows somebody. He know the world will love you, but he don't.
And that's exactly what he told me. So I knew that's what it was. But I told you, the entitlement, the ignorance, you know what I'm saying? The lack thereof, like.
So you felt some way about that?
Not him. But just my energy here, when I was here, I felt so undervalued, underappreciated, overlooked.
You should have.
But when I look back, if I'm being honest, nigga, I hadn't done shit.
Why you say that? If you already you said you had the motion with the
right, I had motion, right? That's what I'm saying. But proximity will convince you. You snapping the whole time, like you just now cracking the surface. Like all that motion that I had, bro, is like it's relevant here, and it matters. Like it's a part of my journey. It's a part of my story. But even where I am now as an artist, bro, I'm still barely, you know what I'm saying, like scratching the surface of like if I blew up, like I'm pretty relevant, like I told you, here in Atlanta, Miami, LA. But if I had a #1 in the morning, they're gonna say new artist, 3LetterzNuk. And I've been doing this shit since I was 15. I've been doing this shit a long time. So that's, you get what I'm saying? So yeah, I look back on it and it's like proximity, bro. I keep telling my close friends and my loved ones that proximity will have you convinced you know what you're talking about. Proximity will have you doubting yourself, and proximity will have you kind of irrational with looking at what you've accomplished as well. So I look back and I'm like, man, I hadn't done nothing. Streams didn't exist, but I wasn't selling no records. I mean, I was selling mixtapes. I mean, bro, I did $250,000 on SoundCloud, so I was doing shit. But you know what I'm talking about. The real metrics, that's nothing. But, you know, the entitlement, you're like, oh, man, and then you get to comparing yourself to people. Comparison is the thief of joy. I had to get that envy out of my heart, bro. You know what I mean? I had to get that hatred out of my spirit, bro. I'm sitting here looking at niggas who ain't even paying me no mind, but, man, that nigga, I'm better than him. Or, man, they just gassing him because where he from. Or, man, but this young me, though. This is 9-10 years ago, like I said. So I look back, man, and I should have just shut the fuck up, put my head down and keep working like I did. So nobody knows I thought and felt this way because I wasn't transparent about it. I wasn't openly. I think I tweeted one time, like these DJs, something about the DJs not showing me no love or some shit. And Skinny ended up writing me. His name.
Skinny on TV?
Nah, Skinny Fresh. His name is Funeral Fresh now. No, his name is damn, Skinny. What's Skinny name now? He own it's a club he own. over here. Arts. Arts. OA.
DJ Master Fresh?
Master Fresh.
Okay.
So he used to be Skinny Fresh.
Okay.
Then he was Funeral Fresh. Now he's Master Fresh.
Okay, yeah, that's my dog.
I remember him writing me on Twitter. It's like 10 years ago, bro. Wrote me on Twitter and was like, don't ever disrespect the DJs. No, but it's because I was in my feelings. And I felt like I wasn't getting the respect I deserved. Like, but he was right.
You
like,
disrespected the DJs?
Whatever it is I was saying I'm not a disrespectful person. Right. Whatever it is I was saying was just like subliminal. Like I was subliminally saying like, you know what I mean? Like if Cap was a word back then, I basically was calling him Cap. Right. But he was right. He was so right. You get what I'm saying? And like I said, man, looking back, I just was entitled, ignorant, eager, you know what I'm saying, hungry, determined. And then the shit wasn't that good. It was decent, but it wasn't that good either. You know, I look back on all that shit, but I promise you, when I do a show here, I do those old records. I do the ones that I appreciate and that I know they appreciate. So those ones are pretty decent. Right. I'm proud of them. Kind of. Like, I wouldn't want to play them or listen to them no more, but they get so much love here. But there's some here that I just would never want to listen to again. And the city love them so much. Love them so much. But that's what I'm saying. Like, even coming back and talking to my family, because everybody I know and love is from here. I lived in Miami with Flo. I lived in LA 2 years. I lived in New Orleans 3 years, and this is my 3rd year in Atlanta. So I've been gone since Flo came and got me. So I've seen so much world. Flo took me everywhere. Nigga, I performed in China in front of 70,000 people. I performed in London. I performed in Mexico, Vegas, so everywhere.
When you perform on that type of stage, you performing with him or your music?
Both.
Okay.
So I've had.
Be like a hype man, or you?
Exactly. So I've had both. I've had where it's me, and majority of it was with my experiences with Flo on those bigger stages. Now, like, I'm on a big stage Saturday in Dayton, like a big festival.
How many was the attendance gonna be?
I'm not sure. It's open to the general. It's free.
Okay.
So it's a big festival in Dayton.
And Flo on the bill.
Nah, it's just me.
Oh, just you on the bill.
Yeah, I got 20 minutes by myself. Just me.
That's What do you mean by signed and sent home?
Home. Whether if they getting signed to a local label in their city or they getting signed to a major nigga and they got flew out, they getting sent home. And probably getting sent beat packs because they got to go still come up with a formula for them. They still got to go come up with a campaign. And it's a hierarchy, too. It's 10 other artists that was there before you got there. You don't come right in and become a priority unless you got some super hot fire and the momentum so crazy to where that label or that entity says, nah, hold off, y'all. We got to. You know what I'm saying?
So, to the front.
Yeah, bro. So when I got signed to Flo, I didn't get sent home. I asked to come home because I was homesick. I had never been nowhere. Never been on a plane before. Never had been nowhere. So I was down there 30 days, man, writing like a motherfucker. Like, I worked every day, bro. I worked every day for 3 years up until the day I met Flo. So how I met Flo was that I wrote a song called Playing with the Pussy. I had 250,000 streams on SoundCloud, and the motion was just crazy, just within proximity. The motion was crazy. Like, I pull up to the light, somebody's playing my mixtape. Walk in every club, they dropping my single. It's on the radio. Like, it's already going crazy. I already flew out to Atlantic Records. But I know you looking at me like, bro, you saying you ain't had no motion, and you saying it was just proximity. But no, the real wealth is in relationships. So somebody made a call out to LA, who made a call to somebody else over Atlantic, who didn't call me. Them phone calls is how that happened. Even meeting Flo. There's somebody here by the name of Lambo Joe. If Lambo Joe wasn't a fan of my record at the time, I don't think my journey would be through Flo. Let Flo tell it, I was gonna make it no matter what. It was not through him, it would have been through something else. And then I told you, but Lambo was a part of both. Lambo had his hand in the Atlantic situation, and he also had his hand in the Flo Rida situation, because Lambo and Gorilla Zoe are like this, and Gorilla Zoe and Flo are like this. So when I tell you they land, Flo want to go do the shit. He want to tap me in with who's tapped in. So Zoe like, oh, my boy Lambo lives here, and Lambo's tapped in. And so that's how that happened. And then Lambo ended up playing Flo, my single at the time. And Flo immediately was like, who is this nigga? I want to meet him. You know what I'm saying? They end up going out to the mix. My shit come on while he in there. I'm at home. So he's just like, all these signs is telling him like, man, I need to fuck with this nigga. Do we got a situation? What's up with him? Whoop-de-whoop. So Lambo called Eddie. I don't know if you know who Ed Love is.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah. So, was big brother, best friend of mine. Like, showed me the ropes, man. I even started to get my hair cut a different way because of Eddie. Like, put me on, got me hip to shoe game, all type of shit. So, yeah, man. Speaking of him, like, he changed my trajectory, but that was years before I met Flo.
Eddie?
Yeah, like meeting Ed, my trajectory changed because I'm from Chicago, grew up on the West Side, but went to high school in Forest Park. Now I go to NKU. Him and Lil B and the Good Look Boys and all of these guys are throwing parties, and I was just like, okay, I need to be around those niggas, preferably this nigga, and the Ed was that nigga. But that's a whole nother, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so Lambo called Eddie. Eddie called me. Now, what I want to explain to you is I still struggle with this to this day, right? Not really, but remember I told you, Flo said I need to get outside.
Yeah.
I was like that back then, not really going outside. I mean, if you ask people back then, they probably tell you I was outside, but as much opportunity I had to be, I wasn't. I was in the crib.
Just when you was outside, you had so much motion, they seen.
Come on, bro. And then I was throwing parties with Eddie, who was making money throwing parties. I was hosting parties too. And then I was performing and doing the music, but in between all of that, I'm in the crib. I wasn't trying to pull up to the car show. I wasn't trying to pull up to I just wasn't into that type of shit. I was always about perfecting my craft and being better. I've always been about, like, when I show up somewhere, I want to be whole. And that didn't even have nothing to do with the art, just me as a person. Like, I want to come with money in my pocket, you know what I'm saying? Have eaten, slept, healthy, sane, rational. Like, I want to show up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
On, like, ready. So I was the type that, like, I'm not going out if I ain't feeling how I want to feel or whatever. So anyway, Eddie calling my phone 5, 6, 7 times, and I'm not answering the phone, bro. And make a long story short, I answered one time, and he like, Flo Rida, I want to meet you. And at that point, I had already met everybody, you know, just with us doing the parties and the after parties for the concerts, and just us just being socialites in this city. So I'm thinking it's just some more niggas we gonna go link with and tap in with, and you know what I mean? So I'm thinking it's on some meeting shit, like, okay, bet, I'll meet with you. But Flo wanted to meet me right at that moment. And it's fucking Flo Rida, bro. But in my mind, I'm thinking at club hours. Like, he calling me around like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Whatever show Flo had did, it was earlier that day. You know what I'm saying? And now he ready to play. And then I think he had another, like, place he had to show up to and perform that night. Here somewhere too. Or in Ohio at some point. But I just was like, I'll catch up with y'all. Until this nigga showed up to my house. Came in my crib. Because he had a key to the crib. Came in my crib and got me like, bro, Flo Rida trying to meet you. And I'm like, oh, it's one of those type of meetings. So that's how that shit happened.
Get your ass down.
Get your ass down, man, yeah. Yep. Yeah, man, and crazy, bro.
That's fire.
Yeah. So, yeah, it all was just in the work. Like, I met Flo the day I wrote that song. When there was no pressure. No, I'm saying, like, not the day I wrote the song, but the day I wrote the song, whenever I put it out, it was going to be on whatever trajectory that ended up having Lambo appreciate it, and then Flo was going to come here, and Lambo was going to play it for Flo. So what I try to tell people is the moment don't just be the moment. It's a lot of moments leading up to why that moment can go the way it went. So I wrote that song by myself, man, by myself. What's the name produced it? Season. You know who Season is? He used to fuck with Juice WRLD. His name's Season Colt, I think, with a K. His name's Season, but he from here. He used to fuck with Juice WRLD. Like, him and Juice WRLD was like this. But he was a young nigga. He's still young, but I'm saying he was young when he made the Playing With the Pussy beat for me. It's a song I had from here called Playing With the Pussy. And that song changed my life. But Season Colt made that beat. But now, he wasn't Season Colt. He was in a group, I think, called Them Dudes. But now he's Season Colt. Like, he's huge. He the shit.
Do you feel like, how many interviews have you done in Cincinnati?
Okay, I just did one the last time I was here a few weeks ago. Of course, I do 411 Uncut. And then I'm trying to think. I think that I did I did a lot on the Wiz when I got signed the first time.
So you feel like Cincinnati show you your just do?
It's all subjective. Cause like I told you, like I don't have that entitlement no more. So
I
don't.
If you're not in your feelings,
I
do you
don't.
feel like you just do here?
I don't. Not because I feel like I show so much love to the city. Like, you know, they used to not even want to allow me to say I was from here because I was from Chicago. So even when I started to become relevant here, it was just always like, man, you a Chicago nigga. You a Chicago nigga. But it's like I got my license here. I lost my virginity here. I went to high school here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from here, right? So even then, like, it was just before I got signed. So then me getting signed, now the whole city wanted to endorse me from here. And I feel like even since then, post, you know, Flo Rida, Sony, Mental Breakdown, and then me coming back and then still being relevant now, I've always been intentional about making sure I shout out Cincinnati and say that I'm from here and embracing the culture and who's hot and who's popping. But I just don't ever feel like I'm ever the choice. Like,
me either.
I'm petty, bro. I'm way more pettier. I'm pettier than people will know. And you the first person I'm telling that, right? Like I'm petty in a way like success is the greatest revenge. But nobody's done anything to me. Like, it's not personal, right? But I'm definitely petty. Like I be saying on Twitter or just on social media in general, I just be saying it's still me. And me saying that, nobody knows why I'm saying that probably. But I'm saying that because I think they're tired of me at this point. Like, they so bad wanted to be somebody else. And what I mean by that is that, like, they wanted to be somebody else and it not be you. When it can be somebody else, me, and somebody else, and everybody else. But no matter who it is, it's still me. And it's been me for a long time, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even like to talk like that because God hear everything, bro. And the humility comes from knowing God and putting in the work and, you know, understanding that I'm not in control, but just staying in sync with what God has in store for my life. And staying prepared and focusing on having a solution. Like, it's certain ideals I have in my mind, bro, that makes it convenient for me to continue to have momentum and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mentality is more important. That's what it is. So, like, yeah, like, to just answer that flat out, nah, bro. But I guess I don't fit the aesthetic, bro. Like, the city, but I think every city's like that. I wouldn't know. But I could imagine. How you doing? I could imagine, like, I don't know, but don't quote me, right? But Chris Brown's from Virginia. I don't think maybe his journey in Virginia, they probably wasn't saying, this is our guy. Right. But he's so huge. You know what I'm saying? Because just like Drake. You remember Drake's first couple of mixtapes and albums? He was taking all these jabs at niggas from his city. Because they was never going to choose Drake as the guy. He doesn't fit the, you know, usually the guy that the city crowns is the street nigga, the hood nigga. True. It's tribal culture shit. I get it. So I don't think I was ever gonna be that guy. But I don't get, but I don't get none of it because I do so much though. Like, I'm a writer, I'm a singer, I'm a rapper, I dance.
That's what I wanted to. Yeah. That's one thing I peep about you when I see your videos and stuff. Yeah. Like, bro, dude ain't just artist, bro. He's an entertainer. Yeah. Like, so what about what you do you enjoy the most? Do you enjoy the writing, the recording, the performing, the acting when you get to do your skits?
All of it, bro. All of it. But I'm the most excited writing. Right. Man, I'm like a little fucking kid, bro. When I hear a beat and it grabbed me and I'm inspired, I'm so excited to sit in my chair and turn on my computer. It's like I almost can't wait for the shit to load. Like I'm waiting on my laptop to light up. I'm waiting to put my password in. I can't wait to click Pro Tools and it come up. And I can't wait to take the beat and download it to the program and find the BPM and get the key. And I'm ready to go. Like I'm so excited. And then like I'm pushing myself though. Like I'm not sitting there and I'm going, I got this shit. There's no security there. It's more of the like, I know I'm gonna get it. Like it's more of the challenge. It's more of like it's not even a challenge. I don't even know the correct word. It's more just the idea that, ooh, I can't wait to be able to have a chance. Just want a chance to watch this. Yeah. And that is the best feeling to me in the world. And that's the prison I live in, of that feeling. If I don't have that feeling, bro, I don't think I can sit here in front of you happy right now. So crazy, right?
So how many songs you got unreleased?
Hundreds, bro. I've only dropped one song this year.
What's hundreds?
Hundreds.
300?
Yeah, bro. Hundreds. I got songs with major artists that never came out. I got a record with Bryson Tiller.
Is that by your choice or their choice?
Everybody's choice. I mean, circumstance.
So you're not one of them type of people that are like, oh, I got a Bryson Tiller feature. Let me hurry up and put this out.
Well, me and Bryson did a record in 2011.
Okay.
Before he blew, before I had a situation. So it just probably don't make sense for that ever to come out. And even back then, I feel like it didn't come out for whatever reason. But yeah, like I got songs with Rico Love. You know who Rico Love is?
I know him.
Yeah, I got songs with Rico Love, never came out. I got songs with Flo that never came out. I got songs with Gorilla Zoe that never came out. I got songs with Natalie LaRose that never came out. I got songs with Aaron Carter that's never came out. I got songs with Aaron Carter that have came out. Like, it's all, you know what I'm saying? I got songs with artists from here that never came out. Now, those, I told you I'm petty, bro. Those affect me a little different because it'd be like, why?
Why you ain't put out my shit? Did I deal with you?
Because I put my hard work and energy in, and I'm not charging nobody, especially from here. That's what I'm saying. Like, I show so much love to Cincinnati. Like the show I'm doing tonight, they're not paying me. It's not a show. Someone has something going, and they said if I was going to be in town, stop through. And if I'd like to get on the mic, I can. I'd like to get on the mic.
Easy.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. So when you ask if I feel like I've gotten my just due, nah, because I don't know, bro. It depends. Because when I got signed to Flo, bro, I was crowned. It was me. So that's what I'm saying. It was me. I take accountability. When I got signed to Flo, it was 100% me. The entire city was saying it was me. Like, they were all behind me. I experienced all of that. So I had that feeling.
And this was 2010?
This is 2015. So I had that feeling. I just feel like...
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you good.
So that was around the time like AB and them had motion.
Yes. AB had already had motion. Huh?
Why did they rock with you?
Well, I got signed. Well, we're talking about his label or Adrian Bronner himself? Because Adrian Bronner was already 3 division weight champ.
I'm talking about Day One and Big Vern and Young Bud.
So first of all, them all my dogs. I was already tapped in with them. We was already locked in, right? But I had my deal with Flo before AB even did his joint venture with Rick Ross. So by that time, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I mean, me and Adrian has had a pretty decent relationship, so I'm not sure. That's a great question. I'm not sure if Adrian would have reached out to me and fuck with me.
None of what you're saying is making me feel like it couldn't have happened. Like, you wrestled with Flo Rida.
But but Adrian respect me. I know this because he's told me. I have got to hang out with him out in Vegas, where first of all, I don't know if the city know, because they should know, because what he was able to accomplish, what he's still accomplishing. He just won recently, right? Adrian Bronner in fucking Vegas.
They love him up there?
Man, bro, listen to me, bro. I seen it with my own eyes, dog. Him, God. And I don't even, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to get you in the mind frame of understanding what I'm saying. So I'm out there with him in that element. And he's like, bro, come party with me. He's like, be yourself. You can have whatever girl you want. Eat whatever you want. Drink whatever you want. Go crazy. Like, but he was just telling me, he told me he was proud of me and that he just was like, you know what I'm saying? So we had that moment before he even was able to get his label, and that was out in Vegas. So yeah, like, I love Vern. Vern actually gave me a verse when I was down there. I was trying to still get the deal with Flo, but they put you through a writing camp. You know, you got to write for other artists. You got to write for yourself. They coming in there throwing all type of shit at you.
I want to know.
So, bro, they're coming in there. But see, this is when I didn't know anxiety even existed. I didn't know that what I had been feeling my whole life. Whenever, right before basketball games or right before my first day at a new job, or right before, you know what I'm saying, I'm about to take a girl out on a date. This feeling I was feeling, I didn't interpret it as anxiety. It wasn't until I got in the flow situation where I had to start asking people like, man, what's wrong with me? I'm tripping. Because I was under so much pressure. You think you put a lot of pressure on yourself until your trajectory change, and there's, like I told you, there's pressure from everywhere. And it was pressure. And one of Flo's best friends, manager, and partner on the label, it's a certain record he wanted me to write to. And at that point in my life, I couldn't write. Today, I feel like I can write to anything. But this is 8 years ago. So in my mind, I'm nice. I wasn't as nice as I thought I was. Because when I got to Miami, a lot of these records that they were bringing in here were too big for me. The beats were too big. But I mean big, like too big for me to have an imagination and create to these beats. And then some of them was too hard for me. Like hard, like street hard, like record hard. But now I can get on, like, I'm kind of like J. Cole on All My Life. I can get on any type of record. But this particular record, man, I knew I had to get this particular gentleman. The guy who was bringing me this, I'm like, I got to get him, because I already got Flo. I got to get him. Like, Flo's sold, but I guess I'm in Miami to convince this guy. His name's Freezy. What's up, Freezy? I had to convince, that's my dog now. But I had to convince him, and he's scary, bro. He got this, like, aura to him, dog, like, rich, successful, entrepreneur, black, mogul, nigga. And he feel like that when he walk in, bro. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So, bro, I remember he came in and he played this beat and he looking at me like this, dead in my face, just rocking his head to the beat, bro. And I'm sitting there terrified, bro, because nothing's coming. But I'm expected to create right now. He want to hear what I can do to that fucking beat. And I had nothing.
You was doing a freestyle?
No, well, Flo's done made me freestyle plenty of times. And I'm not a freestyle nigga. Even to this day, I'm not a freestyle nigga. But I was put under that pressure, too. I had to freestyle for niggas. Man, I had to perform on the spot multiple times. In front of executives, in front of Flo, in front of all type of shit. A&Rs, all type of shit. But this particular instance, he played the beat for me. He looking at me. But I'm faking. I'm sitting there going like this. But I'm looking at him, and nothing. I don't feel nothing. Remember I told you I'm that kid in the candy store. When I hear a beat and I feel something, I'm like, boom! At this point, I ain't as decent as I am now. And decent is like dope. I'm not as decent. So I have nothing. So when he finally, I'm waiting on this nigga to stop looking at me and to go on somewhere, because I'm about to try to figure out how I'm finna do this shit. So when he left, I tried for 3-4 hours writing to the same beat. I couldn't get nothing. Nothing. You know what I did? In the room, called Big Vern. Big Vern, one of my favorite rappers ever. He knows this. I've been on record saying this to him. He knows this. He was my favorite rapper, one of my favorite rappers ever when I was here, and he's still one of my favorite rappers now. And I called Big Vern, and I'm like, bro, I got this beat. I'm down here in Miami. I have nothing. And Vern, he respected me. He respected my sound, and Vern, listen, I wasn't even technology like savvy enough to even download the MP3 or get the beat or just figure out a way to get him the record. Like, they didn't give me the beat, nigga. The engineer's just hitting the button. I don't have access to the beat. He's on the phone, and I'm recording the beat, and he like, put it a little close to the speaker. And that nigga just started. And I'm writing it. Because you give it to me, I got it. I got the cadence. Okay, I need the words. And he tell it everything. All 16 bars, Vern, over the phone. I went in there, dropped that shit. Yeah. A lot of people don't know that, bro. That's cold. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Cold. Them was my dogs already, bro. Them niggas get so much respect. I think they get a lot more respect than I think they do, because especially when I'm talking to people, most people ask me who I know or worked with from here, especially when I'm here. Like, most questions, they like, so you know Young Butter? Like, of course. Like, you know what I'm saying? But those guys have so much respect and admiration here. That's who people ask to kind of validate if you really like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's yeah.
But I don't know if that's.
City,
but I don't know if that's what people are getting asked when it, like, you know what I'm saying. You know, Nook. Like, I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, they don't do that.
Yeah, man. I don't like I told you, I don't take it personal because I'm such a like, bro. I take accountability, bro, and I work hard. Like, I gotta earn it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love what Skylar Black's doing right now.
Me too.
I'm a fan, but I've known Skylar for 8, 9, 10 years.
Yeah, I met her when I first came home at a high school playoff
Yeah,
game.
I've known Skylar a long time, man, and what she's doing is amazing.
Dope.
Like, you feel me? And it's like, I don't know how the city's responding to her because I'm not hip. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
they love her.
Right, okay. I would hope so. That's what I would hope. You know what I'm saying? And I've had that. So to answer your question, I'm saying that, like, I've had that where when my trajectory changed and Flo came and signed me, everybody was behind me. All colors, creeds, cultures, people were behind me. And then, you know, like I said, we haven't got into it, but, you know, life happens and you go through shit. And I don't look like nothing I've been through. I'm not the victim. I'm not pointing the finger. But, you know, I ended up getting out of the Flo situation. Just, like I said, naive, eager, ignorant. And it's water under the bridge. I don't cry with spoiled milk. Me and Flo have talked about it. We like this today. We're in a great space. And like I said, let him tell it. He never had a problem with me. He swears up and down. And I believe him. Because I'm at that stage in my life where if some people who have issues with me there's not an issue coming from me. You know what I'm saying? It might have been a misunderstanding, but it was never an issue. For me, it was a full-fledged 100% fucking issue. Like, but it was so much shit. You know, it was business, personal, psychological shit, spiritual, emotional shit, family shit, brother shit, friendship shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was just a lot of shit, and it was overwhelming. What they don't tell you is that, like, they don't tell you that, like, it's no way to prepare for your life to change like that. You think you ready, you could probably never be ready. It's almost like having a kid. You know how, like, I don't have any kids, but people tell me all the time, like, you could never be ready.
I got my first one on the way.
Okay, congratulations.
Appreciate you.
But people I'm sure you've heard that.
Yeah.
You can never be ready until it's here.
I'm just shutting up because everybody just got so much to say. It's like, bro, I ain't got no answers, bro. I'm just
waiting. So like getting signed or like you said, or like we said, drafted or whatever, I don't think you just can ever be ready, but you just have to. I don't even have no advice for nobody, man, because it's just like everybody's situation and journey is different. It's just some people are built and some people aren't. I wasn't built. I'm not the victim. I just wasn't built, bro. I wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't ready for that much attention, that much women, that much control, that much power, all the luxuries, privileges, and exemptions I warranted. I just was not ready for them, bro. And I didn't know how to, man, I never had more motion than I can stand. And you think you do, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, oh, man, you know, I'm allocating all this business. I'm brokering all these deals. I'm showing up. I'm doing sound checks. I'm doing shows. I'm writing records. I'm dropping hooks. I'm doing features. I'm killing it. That's shit that I can handle. Yeah. When I got signed, it's that, and then all this. It's oh my God.
So every label that you signed to, you've made them money.
Yeah, hell yeah. I would think so. Yeah,
so
absolutely.
You like in the green?
Well, no. Okay, well, first of all, me and Flo I didn't make Flo any money. I wasn't with him long enough for us to make money. So let me not say that.
Turn the show up, so that counts.
Okay, well, yeah. Well, then that. Okay. Well, then, yeah. Okay. I was an asset. I've been an asset to every. I've been an asset to every situation I've been a part of. Absolutely. Right. But me and Flo wasn't together long enough to make any money. Like, I got out of there so fast because, again, like, I had people in my ear, like I said, but I take accountability. Like, I made a choice. The people in my ear was shocked when I made the choice. They in my ear the whole time telling me, hell nah, man, don't accept this, don't deal with that. Fuck no, bro. They da-da-da-da. And when I stood up and was like, facts, we out of here. He was like, for real? You get what I'm saying? So it was just like, man, I wasn't even with him long enough. We was together every day for like 9-10 months. And then I was out of there. You know what I'm saying? I saw the world, bro, met all my idols, did everything. You know what I mean? It was a great time in my life, but like I said, like, I was naive and ignorant and but I was justified in a lot of shit too. It's just a lot of shit. If I could look back, I would change. I would change how I handled. I probably couldn't change how it made me feel because I didn't know back then what I know now. So I was going to feel the way I feel. I just wish I was mature enough to handle how I felt differently. You know what I'm saying? Because I should have stayed in that situation longer to learn and best maximize. Because I ended up still having to do the duration of that agreement. Because when I left prematurely, I went AWOL. I didn't have a conversation with nobody. I went on some, like, we had a show in Orlando, and then after that show, I knew I wasn't going to the next date, and I think the next date was Dubai. That's another thing I try to get people to understand. Like, I ain't the type of person, and this doesn't matter, because you wouldn't know. You don't know what type of person nobody's is until they're faced with a certain situation. But I think I've made enough choices to where people should know, like, this nigga, he can't be bought. Like, this nigga comes with pure intentions. He's not for the cap. He's not for the, you know what I'm saying? Because we were going to Dubai, bro, and I came to Cincinnati.
Yeah, that's like Jay-Z turning that $3 million for 2 shows. It's like, it ain't about that.
It's about my integrity. It's my integrity, bro. So I'm always, and that's been my sickness. That's been my sickness that's followed me. Like, I'm not going to bend for any type of reward. Like, when I'm moved enough, I'm cool. And that's probably why I'm sitting here in front of you, with you knowing who I am and me knowing what I've done, but a lot of people probably not that familiar or have any idea because I haven't played the game the right way. And like I said, I that sounds like an excuse, but no, that's just fact. I'm not making an excuse because I'm happy.
Excuses, reasons, kind of the same.
Right, but see, I always say, like, I try my best not to have an ego, but you can't do this shit without one. But you can't have an ego and make excuses. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not the victim. I don't look like nothing I've been through. I don't have any excuses, bro. Like, I'm actually proud of where I am in life. I'm proud of, like, getting over a lot of the things that was sent and put in my life to destroy me. And I'm sitting here, and you've made me welcome, and you want to talk to me. Man, I'm winning. This is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And that's honestly how I feel from the bottom of my heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't want to be anywhere else in the world.
Man,
I appreciate it, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like,
I think black men for sure.
Yeah.
Be scared to admit that though.
I'm like that.
It's alright if you like. Yeah, I ain't saying you like me like you gay, nigga. I'm saying.
Right.
Like, you like
No,
my
I
music,
appreciate
you
what
like
you're
my,
doing,
you know
nigga. It's like us being like NBA niggas. All this shit, I'm a super fan, and I think that be the problem. That's what's wrong with the world, and I feel like I'm volunteering a little too much of what I think, but that's just what I think. Because I want to say nothing's wrong with the world or anybody. Like, I'm nobody to think I can sit here and think an emotion or a thought or a choice is beyond me, because it's not. You know what I'm saying? But it just killed me how people, they so bad want to have fans and subjects. I'm the one, not the two. I ain't one of them. Rip me out the plastic, I've been acting brand new. You know what I'm saying? That song's fire, right? But it's just that energy that people want to walk around with like shit's beneath them. You got to get that out your spirit, bro. Nothing's beneath you, right? Only thing's beneath you is disrespect. That's how I look at it, right? But if it's something that it's something that you want, and because what's beneath you is subjective. If it's something that you want and something that you're working towards, man, ain't nothing beneath you, bro. Like, you gotta deal with this shit. That's what getting signed and all this shit taught me. You gotta deal with this shit. I ain't gotta deal with this shit. Yes, you do. If you want to get to where you trying to go, it's some shit you're gonna have to deal with, my boy. It's some business that ain't gonna go right. It's some money that ain't gonna come on time. It's some people that are not gonna be that trustworthy. There's some situations you're gonna end up in that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have to deal with shit, bro. Or you can live a life where everything's copacetic and calm and chill and birds are chirping, wind blowing, and your existence is merely invisible, for lack of better words. Like, there's too much is given, much is required, bro. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. You know what I'm saying? And I know that sounds so know-it-all, but bro, I got so many knots on my head up under this hat, bro. Like, just from my experiences and just getting out here and just fucking up and getting it wrong and thinking I knew everything, bro. That's one thing. I'm sitting right here. I know it might sound, I'm gonna talk to y'all, I know it might sound like I know what the fuck I'm talking about, but it's not coming from that place. It's coming from just like, I kind of just hope what I'm saying is is what it is. You know what I mean? Because the only thing I can be sure of today is that I can never be sure. You know? And I don't live in fear, bro. Because I'm not trying to stop something from happening or control how something happens. I just go in with what it is my objective is, and that's me trying to maximize my fucking potential, bro. And in between that, I try to have a fucking solution. I focus on having a solution. Like, it's like a flat tire. It's not a problem when you got the solution. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, but life come at you so fast, and people just like, I've been there, bro. I've been there. Oh, my God, why me? Poor me. Damn, man, I don't need nothing else. And it's like, you don't know, like, it get worse. It get worse. When Biggie said more money, more problems, bro, it get worse. You're going to get more haters. It's going to be more commotion. It's going to be more turbulence, more misunderstandings, more sneak dissing, more bickering and arguing, because it's more shit. It's more everything. Yeah. So you kind of got to center your focus. I work hard. Like, I don't sit Indian style or no shit, but I work hard at centering my focus, bro, and trying to keep my mind on the goal, on the task. And I'm human, bro. But like I told you, that intimacy, I only share that intimacy with certain people. Everybody's not finna get my reaction. Everybody's not finna get my opinion. They're not finna get how it made me feel or what I thought, or, you know what I'm saying? Because too much of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You condition yourself on how you're gonna navigate through life. I can give you an example. Like, just say if you go to McDonald's and they get your order wrong, and you pull over and you jump out the car, walk in there and cuss them out, and they fix your shit. That's probably creating the frequency you're gonna function on the rest of the day. Now you own bullshit all day. You ain't taking nothing from no fucking body. Yeah. Just imagine that day, right? Then your life becomes that way. You know what I mean? And then you just own that until you crash out, or there's some consequences to a choice you made. You know what I'm saying? And then you humble yourself down and be like, no, stay that first person. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't allow people to bully you. Like, I'm not gonna be bullied. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not out here actively looking for an issue. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm chilling, bro. And I let a lot of shit slide, bro. You
got to.
Yeah.
I feel like in life you got to.
Man, it's so hard out here, bro. If I sat here and spoke about every single thing that somebody did, I wouldn't be happy, bro. I wouldn't feel good at all, because it's just,
let that shit linger in your
it's
mind.
so much of it, bro. Yeah. Business, like I said, family, friends, women, money, everything is everywhere, bro. You know, so.
So, do you plan on having kids? Like creating an heir to the throne?
Yeah.
Yep. You just ain't in no rush. You single?
Nah, I ain't in no rush.
Are you one of them type? You just gonna have a kid when you ready, or you like wait to get married type shit?
Either or. Like, I would like that who I have a kid with be who I marry, but if I have one before marriage, it'd just be, I'm sure me and that person will have some type of understanding. Yeah. But it's like, I just want to be the best father I can be. But I think I struggle with that choice because I'm never satisfied with myself. I'm over myself. So I'm basically in this vicious cycle of trying to evolve all the time and get better. So I don't think I'll ever be enough to really, in my mind, say, okay, I'm a good enough man or good enough me to then bring someone else into this world. So I probably one day is just gonna have to say, you know what, go ahead. You know what I mean? Yeah. But
it's definitely elite, boy.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to, bro, like, man, I'm trying to do it a way where, like, man, I got nannies and shit. And, you know, if my wife or my baby mama is dealing with some type of postpartum, she don't have to go to work in that season, or, you know what I'm saying, be around nobody. You know, like, I want to have it to where, like, my kids can have a great education. And, you know, I don't know. I just have how I want to do it. And that's how I challenge myself. I'm challenging myself to have my life be a certain way where that when I do that, it can be a choice I make and I'm proud of, confident in. And like I said, somebody told me the other day, bro, because I had this conversation with just somebody, and they were just like, Yeah, it didn't sound good. They were just like, man, you can have all that shit, and then the kid get here, and you lose everything. And I was like, damn. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bro, trust me, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I listen, my nigga.
Hit me. I'm like, damn.
Bro, I listen, bro. The one thing I fucking do is listen to everybody. There's not a person that I'm just not listening to unless I'm very observant. Like, I watch how people treat themselves and how they treat other people, and it be shit like that. Like, oh, okay, I can't listen to you, or I'm listening to you, but I can't process your perspective because you know what I mean? But for the most part, I'm listening. And when that person said it to me, I said, ooh, chew my whole, motherfucking. I'd have been thinking like this for 10 years. God damn, it was okay. You know what I mean? So yeah, I want kids, man. I want family. I want all of that, bro. But I'm like you said, I'm not in a rush. I'm having fun, bro. Like, I enjoy my freedom. And like I said, when I have a kid, I want my kid I want to still be able to do what I'm doing, and still, I'm the family nigga, bro. I'm the minivan nigga. I'm going to the soccer games. I'm at the dance recitals. I'm at the parent-teacher conferences and all that shit. Like, I'm hyped. And then hopefully my kid wants to get into business. Oh, it's a catch-22 because I wouldn't wish what I went through on my worst enemy. And I really had a mental breakdown, bro, from this shit. I really was fucked up out here, bro. Left for 3-4 years. Didn't write a song. Just signed one of the biggest deals in my life with Sony after the Flo situation, and I crashed out, bro. So I definitely don't want my kid to endure and go through that, but I arrogantly probably think, like, I'm here. I done been through it. It didn't happen. Hell nah, you're not going through it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But shit, it's a lot of shit I thought I wasn't going to go through that I 100% went through. Like, you know how you be like, man, when I get on, man, I'm going to have the same people around me. Ain't none of the people that was around me. Right? Yeah. We're not enemies. At least I'm not enemies. But and majority of them I'm still like this with. They're just not a part of the motion. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I can sit here till I'm blue in the face and be like, nah, my kid is going to. But I would imagine I'd be like Beyonce's dad. Or like Joe Jackson. Like, you know what I mean? Not disciplinary, but like,
just managing whatever you
want to. Yeah, I just want to, like I got siblings. I told you I got 4 brothers and 4 sisters. I'm not the know-it-all brother. I'm calling my brother because we about to do some, you disrespected me, brother, either. Right? If I have been called like that, all my sisters' boyfriends respect me so much. Like, I don't want to say they look up to me, but they might. Like, they respect me enough to where, like, if they don't want my sisters to call me because they don't want me to think negatively about them. They're not scared of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not dangerous. I'm not the violent brother that is like, you disrespect me. That's not my energy. But with my siblings, I've never tried to guide them one way or another. I've always tried to be the brother they need when I can be that person. If I can't be what you need, you know what I'm saying? By all means, you know, I can't be what you need, but I try to be there for when you when you bump your head. I try to be there to lighten the blow. Right. I'm not gonna tell you what you should have did, what you can't do, what you won't do. I'm not that brother. Yeah. No, this is my regular conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like this my energy.
Yeah, I can tell you. I feel like you got you in the same vibe that you was in when I filmed. Yeah. L.A. birthday party. You was there.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. That's my energy. Yeah. You see me? That's my vibe all the time, bro.
That was my first time seeing you in person, but like all the people that around, like them girls, they share your music. Yeah. So I'm like, certain songs, like I'm a music connoisseur. So yeah. Like I fuck with it. That's going on my cherry pie playlist right there. Yeah. Like all my playlists is named after weed.
That's hard.
So I'll be putting certain, like my rappers trying to singers trying to rap. Yeah. That be on my cherry pie playlist, and then my White Widow playlist. That's my pop music.
Hard.
You know what I'm saying? So you on both of them.
Love, bro. I appreciate it.
I told you when that slide came out, and I went to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And we was sliding down them rock slides and shit. I was like, oh yeah. That's all I kept hearing in my mind. Whole lot of vibes.
Vibes get stretched. Yeah. Resume solid. Yeah. Okay.
I put a promo up. I think you would like it.
Yeah, I think I shared that shit. Yeah. You was sliding down the shit.
I ain't sliding down that motherfucker.
Somebody. Okay, bet. Okay, yeah. I shared that shit. I seen that. Yeah. Nah, bro, I appreciate that. Yeah, bro. Like,
and like once I found out you was from the city, it's like, bro, I really ain't got no hater in me or nothing. I just want everybody from the city to win. I feel like if Skylar win, the opportunity. If you win the opportunity that y'all gonna bring, like shit, you gonna have Flo Rida and you gonna have Chris Brown coming to the city. You know what I'm saying? And shit.
But see, I thought it was gonna be like that for me, but it wasn't. Like I thought it was gonna be like that for me, but it wasn't. Like, Flo, like he's so huge, bro, and he's pulled so many different ways. I've never thought that I had that ability to like hit him and say, "Yo, man, I got a show in Cincy. I want you to come fuck with me." You know what I mean? I'm sure, like, I don't know. I just talked to him the other day on Father's Day. Like, that's my dog, like I said. But I don't know. Mine didn't go like that. But I thought that was how it was going to go. I thought, like, you know what I'm saying? My next big show in the city, Flo going to come. And it's going to be like, it didn't go like that. But Flo was the biggest artist in the world in 2015. In the world, bro. Like, not just...
Listen, when I was locked up...
He was the biggest artist in the world.
I only seen him on TV.
He was the biggest artist in the world, bro. So just imagine when I got signed to the biggest artist in the world, bro, at that time. So just imagine what that had to been like. You know what I'm saying? I got signed to the biggest artist in the world, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and not too many people have been able to experience that. A lot of people's gotten signed, but they don't get signed to the biggest artist in the world. Or one of. Because it's subjective. I was there. I seen it. I felt like Flo was the biggest artist in the world. I mean, Going Down For Real, My House, you know, all the other records, the momentum he was just on was crazy. It was next level, bro. And I don't think, so I definitely wasn't on no frequency where, like I told you, we did records and they never came out. The whole time I was with Flo, I didn't put out no music. I had the single that he signed me from that I was performing on tour with him and then performing his songs with him. But I made hella records. Right. I did hella songs, but just my campaign never developed because I'm running everywhere with the biggest artists on everywhere. Different countries, different cities. It was crazy. So, yeah, I was out of there before. You know what I'm saying? It got to really go crazy.
When you be shooting videos, right?
Yeah.
Like, you a creator, for
sure.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
How you go about, like, your videos? Like, do you edit your... Like, I heard Tory Lanez used to say, like, I edit.
Oh,
he was going live.
Tory going crazy.
All my shit.
Tory go crazy. Like,
do you edit
so
your stuff too?
I'm glad you mentioned him because that's what inspired me to get in on that side. So I've edited my videos before.
Okay.
But majority of them have been edited by editors because I'm not good enough at this point. I just don't feel like I'm good enough to. But I'm still working. Like I edit all my social media shit. Everything you see I've done on social media is 100% me. All of that. But I'm saying the big boys, I know I'm not good enough for my imagination. So I still would rather pay somebody at this point, but I'm getting there to where it's like, I bet. Like I engineer myself. But I engineer myself well enough to track myself out where it's tolerable for me to know how dope it's finna be. And then I send them stems off to a real motherfucker who handle that type of shit. So you know what I'm saying?
I was gonna ask you that too, because when you was breaking down like how you get excited about set up studio session, like you said it the right way, like every step it takes.
Yeah.
The BPM.
I'm doing it.
What you got? You use mixed in key?
Pro Tools. Oh yeah, mixed in key. Yep.
That's what you use.
Yeah, I use mixed in key, and then for auto tune I use you know the standard. But I got like the dated. That's the one I think I use. But mine's is like years ago. I don't even, bro. I got my laptop. Like I got the old. My laptop is old. My Pro Tools. I'm on Pro Tools 10. Are there more versions after that?
I got 12.
Yeah, I'm on 10.
You got the best one though. That's the one you can hack and then put all of the
plugins and shit,
I got
bro.
All of them.
Look, whole time, everything you heard from me, I did on that program. Anything you've heard, I've done on that laptop at home, and I've either sent the stems off or went in and re-recorded it somewhere else. But the basis of
who you send your stems to?
There was a engineer by the name of artist. First of all, he's an artist, but he was my engineer for a while. His name's Scott Sims. He's a gospel artist. So that's who was mixing my shit for a while. But now I have a gentleman by the name of Zoo. He's from Zubin. He's from New York, but he lives down in Atlanta now. And he's who mastering my shit now. So yeah, bro, I write everything at home, record right there at home. I can wake up at 4 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. I can come talk to you, go back and finish. And when I'm done, I send the shit off. They send it back. I listen to it. Oh, this might be too low, or I don't like that. I want to change this or whatever. But now I'm realizing, like, that hasn't been working for me, right? What I mean by the records sound how I want them to sound, but I don't get that aesthetic because I don't go to the studio.
Right.
So now I'm like...
So you don't ever go to the studio?
No.
So you don't go to nobody's sessions at all?
No. I haven't been going to the studio in years. Like, I don't go. If you see me in there, it's because for a while, I used to, when I get my shit mixed, I used to be in there while they mixing. Because I'm technical like that. I'm looking at the board like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in there sitting there, bro. I'm already done recorded everything. They done sent the stems, and I'm sitting there for 3-4 hours just
with you,
watching them.
You like Freezy. Ain't that his name?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But I ain't think about it like that. They probably definitely like, man, this nigga. But I'm just like, nah, look. Because, you know, they're creatives. Engineers are creatives. Don't take that. I want that melody there. I want that stack there. I want that there. And then me hearing it as they doing it, I might not want that there. I don't want that. I don't want that. When I'm sending this shit off and you over there alone by yourself, working with my shit, you send it back, I'm just now hearing it to not industry, because that's such a cliche term, but like the standard is supposed to be at. I'm hearing it from the first time when you send it to me. How I sent it, the average person would hear this version and think it was fire. Right. It's another level. That ain't it. When I hear that, this is the first time I'm knowing if I like that stack or that harmony or that ad-lib or that melody or that cadence or that flow or that pocket. This is my first time really knowing because I'm just now hearing it. So for a while, I was going over there and I'm sitting there 4-5 hours. And then now lately, I just been trusting myself, like saying, I got it. But I go crazy. Like sometimes I'll write a record and I'll hate it for 3, 4, 5 days because I'm trying to make sure that that's it. This record has to beat 4 or 5 other variations of a song to the same beat. It has to beat the other ones.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even when I get the hook, it has to beat out 10 other hooks. The verse, the first cadence, the first line has to beat out 20 other first lines. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like the first line, like baby got back, I'm getting that back in. I'm blowing the fuck up, becoming that fat friend. That has to beat out the cadence, the other cadences that I might have chose, the octave I might have chose, the melody.
So you gotta outdo yourself.
I have to best maximize my potential. I have to exhaust my capabilities. I'm not just going in there like that's the hook, that's the verse, nah. So that's what it take me a long time. That's why me pulling up to the studio. But see, if you saw my process, you probably don't think it take long at all. It's long to me because you know what I'm saying? Like I've written whole songs in a day. Then I've took 3-4 weeks to write one song. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It just depends. But I realize now, like for the aesthetic, I'm not getting the clout. Like I'm not getting no clout. So when you ask me if I'm getting my just due, it's because the city don't know what I got going on. I'm not getting no clout. I've always been about the results. My music streaming, my YouTube bunking, my real engagement is my real engagement. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm writing for other artists. Like I know what I'm doing, but it's like no, bro. I gotta go to one of these major fucking studios where they can see the big ass board and all the amenities and shit, and do exactly what I'm doing at home, but in there. And when they see me do it in there, they go. You get what I'm saying? I'm missing that part of it, bro. That's why you said you've been seeing me everywhere. Because I told you, I just now been like, oh, I got to get out here and play the part, bro. I'm just doing it. I'm just handling the shit. Like, I told you, I'm brokering all the deals. I'm allocating all the business. I'm financing a lot of shit. I'm running my own itinerary. Like, I'm doing everything. But don't nobody know. They seeing funny shit I'm doing. They hearing the records. They seeing the freestyles. And they looking at the videos. But for all they know, I'm just showing up and everybody else handling this shit. Then they'll still never know that I'm 100% responsible, right? That's not even true. I'm like 95% responsible. There's other people making shit. And first of all, I want to be less responsible, honestly. And I know that might sound crazy, but if you don't need help, you're not aiming high enough. I need help. It's just hard for me finding people who understand how I operate and then me also maybe understanding how they operate. It's just such a difficult, sensitive thing, right? Yeah. But like my next single, I'm gonna write at home, bro. Probably record at home the first time, but I'm gonna go to the big studio, bro, and I'm gonna act like I walked in that bitch, and probably act like I wrote it in there, and you know, I'm gonna take a picture in front of the mic with the fire ass wall with somebody future plaque on the wall or some shit to get him that, cause I'm missing that part of it. You know, seeing is believing, bro. I'm out of sight, out of mind, everywhere. So yeah, that's my next journey. It's like literally when I go, the next single I got coming out, I'm doing the whole thing.
What's it called?
I don't know.
You don't know yet.
Nope. And then look, I'm about to work hands-on with a producer for the first time.
So
all my other beats has been beat packs, YouTube. Where I ain't even got to talk to niggas. I'm just paying niggas.
So now it ain't about to just be you in the studio. It's about to be you and the producer.
Exactly.
And
writers. I've written everything alone, except like songs that where you hear other voices. Sometimes they've written their parts, shit like that. But anything me, I've written by myself. And some shit with people on it, I've written the whole thing. I'm just now getting to where like I think I've done pretty decent saying me. Let's see what it's like out here going in, you know, because I just don't want the stress, bro. I went through so much, like, of just trying to work with people that I had, like, a trauma, a fear of, like, even having to talk to a nigga about, because, you know, a producer be mad at you, and it ain't you, it's the label. And the label's allocating in that business between the producer but the producer's blaming you. Nigga, it's you, it's your song, you know what's going on over there, and you don't know shit. I done been through that, you know what I'm saying? And so it'd be a lot. So now I'm getting to that place to where it's like, nah, I can't be scared no more, man. I need better beats, bro. Like, I don't even like saying that to a lot of people because people be like, huh, what? I be like, nah, bro, it's a difference. Engineering would be a major difference, and beats, major difference. You can sing all you want, you can rap all you want. Man, if the quality of that beat ain't a certain way or the quality of your mix, it changes your trajectory.
So you feel like as an artist, are you more of a rapper or a singer?
Both.
How you feel about your live vocals versus studio vocals?
Same.
So you feel
I don't go no far because I'm intentional about not going no further in the studio than I can do on stage.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not going no further than.
When I first started out my songwriting, I was like, damn, I'm putting out songs that people like.
Yeah, I can't.
Nigga, I can't sing that.
No, bro, like slide in my D. Like I can hit that note. That tone is my real tone.
Right.
So I'm not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Of course they dressing it up. You know what I'm saying? They making it sexy. You feel me? But I really sound like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So no, I'm both because I want to say I'm a rapper at heart. Like I love rapping, bro. I love rapping because it's something about it makes me feel like I'm dancing. Like that's when I choose a cadence on a certain song, like it feels like how you dance into a song. Yeah. Like it's like a conversation with the beat. It's like a dance with the beat. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm singing, I feel like I'm a part of the beat. So when I sing, I imagine I'm a guitar.
Right.
I want to feel like the guitar. I remember in church, man, watching the bass guitarist. No matter the song, bro, he's same energy. No matter the song changed, energy went up in the church. He ain't went nowhere. He in this all day, and that's what I imagine. I'm that in the record. You know what I'm saying? So I'm both because I love the cat and mouse. I love the playing. I love the going back and forth, bro. I'm 6 motherfuckers. In my mind, I grew up watching 5 Heartbeats and shit. You feel me? So I'm Duck. You remember 5 Heartbeats? I'm Duck, the nigga that was writing the shit. I'm JT. I'm motherfucking Choir Boy. I'm Dresser. And I'm motherfucking Eddie Kane. I'm all these motherfuckers. So when you hear the different voices in the background and all this shit, it's me being different people. It's like, I honestly wish I was, I don't want to say I wish, but I would be in a group. I don't mind being in a group and we all coming in doing different parts and shit. Like, but I'm a group, nigga. So the nigga that's singing is a different nigga. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga ad-libbing the singing is a different nigga. Yeah. Then when the rap come in, the nigga rapping is a different nigga.
You gotta have your what's name was like
what?
like the Nicki and Meg instead, like the Tina Snows, the Alias shit,
bro. Oh no, bro. I got motherfucking Goldie Wilson. I got Jacu Gusto. I got Shatchmo. Nigga, I got different niggas over here. Me right now. This Goldie Wilson right now, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got my different people. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like no mixed personality shit. But it's just like
it's just modes.
It's like we got different emotions. So in different emotions, we don't. Okay, our thoughts are interpretations of our emotions, right? We already feel that way. We're just trying to interpret how to communicate it or how to respond to already feeling that way. So when I'm on the record, I'm going nuts. Like, it's funny. I'm laughing at myself, bro. I be laughing, bro, because, like, I'll say some shit, I'll hit a melody, or, like, my mom called me cracking up because of the verse I was rapping before. Baby got back, I'm getting that back in, I'm blowing the fuck up, becoming that fat friend. My mama called me, and when she called me, she called me and was silent, and as soon as I was like, hello, she bust out laughing. So I just bust out laughing. I don't even know what she's talking about. And she said, she can't catch her breath. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? And she like, I'm blowing the fuck up, becoming that fat, and I die. And we both on that's my energy, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then when I got to the end, then I got my bars where, like, I screamed to myself in the house, like, that's fire. Like, I've been that nigga from the jump, they grabbed for my Achilles. When I said that, yeah, I'm alone in my house, and I'm like, ooh! Like, you know, you get what I'm saying? Like, so it's like it's a whole emotional tornado, and I love it, bro. That's the freest, happiest space to function in, bro. I love it. So yeah.
Next step.
Yeah.
If you was to ever get in the movie, or do you got any movie roles in the works?
Nope, but I want some though.
What you gonna play? Is you gonna, like, you know?
I want to play anything.
Is you gonna be the because you can get typecast if you.
Yeah.
So
I think
you wanna play.
Man, I think I would want to play
comedy, real movie, killer. Tupac stayed getting killed.
See, that's the thing. I think I play too much, so I don't think I would ever. I would have to mature, and I'm a big kid, bro. I think I would have to get, because I still want to play. I even if they gave me a serious role, at some point I have to play, and being dead ass serious. You would see, I would be the nigga in the drug movie that's like, I'm gonna drop a dime on these niggas. Like, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, like I don't like that shit. Like, even though he being serious, it's funny. Like, that's my energy. Yeah. So I'm the silly nigga, bro. I gotta be the silly nigga, but at the same time, I would love the opportunity to try to evolve. I'll never know if I could do it as if I don't try to do it. You know, you look at Will Smith, how he was the Fresh Prince. That was his real character. That was his real energy. But then, boom, enemy of the state. You know what I'm saying? Boom, Men in Black. He was still being silly in Men in Black, but then you got, boom, Independence Day. Then he got, then he's became this phenomenal, world-renowned, all-around legend, actor. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I do want to get into acting, bro. But it takes work. Like, you can't just walk up in them places and be like, I got people skills, or I got personality, or I done been in front of the camera, give me a shot. No, these actors really, really study this shit. It's an art. They got coaches and classes, and
they rehearsals is
man, table reads and shit. Yeah, it's real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right now, ain't no script. I'm off script with the energy. Like, so I'm saying what I want, acting how I want, dressing how I want. Man, some of the movies, your hairline can't look how it really look. Yeah. I be struggling with that. Like, I want my haircut to look like it. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want my haircut to look how, you know what I'm saying? How my shit supposed to look. But I might have to have a nigga with a receding hairline, or, you know what I mean? Like,
that's you playing somebody else.
I'm playing somebody else. So when you go look back at Denzel, and Denzel Training Day, that's a different nigga. Yeah. He was cold. Like, facial hair, bop, bop, bop. We ain't never seen Denzel like that. Most of the movies, Denzel shit is a little, you know what I'm saying? Just
face.
Come on, bro. Training Day was a whole different nigga, right? Will Smith. You go look at him in Bad Boys, but then you look at him in Pursuit of Happiness. Them different niggas. Like them different niggas. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm interested in getting that opportunity. I would love to play characters for sure. I don't think I have the imagination to do some Eddie Murphy shit. That shit's so cold. Like, when we was kids, bro, we don't realize
how saying you got aliases.
But them niggas is barely, like, they all kind of the same nigga. Right. I can just convince you they other motherfuckers, because they all doing the same shit. You fuck around here in Melody and be like, was that Satchmo, or was that, you know what I mean? And I could just make up who it was. But Eddie was really playing the grandma, the mama, the daddy.
The uncle.
Come on, bro. We didn't realize how cold that was.
Boyfriend, the side nigga. He cold for that.
Then he playing Buddy Love. Like, that's cold, bro. Like, that shit, that's a whole nother extreme. Even Tyler Perry, what he doing. Like, them are people I aspire to be like, and I look up to.
Being in Atlanta, did you ever get the link?
Nope, but that's my plan, bro. My whole journey in Atlanta, bro, was me coming back. Remember I told you I quit. I left. I told you I had my mental breakdown on the brink of signing the biggest deal I ever allocated in my life.
Can you open up about that?
Yeah.
What
So after getting signed to Flo, my life changed. As I told you, that consideration, that pressure, right? Relationships started to get different. Money got different. I just didn't feel safe, bro. I was afraid because so many people was just like, I want a feature, I want a verse, I want a hook, I want to sign you. I want you to write. I want you to perform. I want you to act. I want you to model. I want you to dance. I want to date you. I want to try my weed, right? Here's my new brand. Here's my merch. Here's my. It was just so much of that, and then just with things going sour, with that first situation, and then the relationships that were attached, it was overwhelming for me, bro. It felt like a divorce, but it felt like a divorce with somebody, and I don't know what a divorce feels like. I've never been married, but I can imagine that first situation was a tear in just my heart, my soul, my spirit, my confidence, because it's so much that it was so much collateral damage. Friendships that were never the same since that. Relationships that were never the same. Like, my experience here will never be the same after getting signed to Flo. It's not the same. My life as I knew it, the old me, he's gone. He's completely gone. And it was a lot, bro. And I didn't know it was a lot. I'm going thinking I got it. Bro, I won. I got out that first deal. I got the fuck from around who I ain't want to be around no more. You know what I'm saying? I was able to broker a new situation, allocate a new, and got more money the second time than I got the first time. And look what God did. Mental breakdown. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? I won, bro. Remember I told you I'm petty. But I don't have ill intent. I'm petty in the sense of, I'm going to show you. I bet. Watch. Right? I watched everybody. Like, I hit my mark every step of the way. But it was exhausting. I had 10 deals on the table, bro. So when you got to tell 9 people no, that's pressure. Because what if the situation don't work? There's 9 people you can't go back to because you told all them no, and they doing everything, bro. I went to the BET Hip Hop Awards with Lil Wayne. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is shit that's happening because these labels want to sign me. I'm getting emails and calls. I'm on.
So they that's like when college recruits go to a college.
Come on, bro.
The red carpet.
I can imagine. I promise to God, bro. I can imagine what that shit like. That shit crazy. And I only had 10 motherfuckers. Them college, high school, they be having hundreds of coaches coming to talk to their mama.
Hold on, you just had a label sent you on a fucking BET Awards with Wayne.
Yeah.
Nigga, them niggas in college ain't getting that.
Shit.
Going on BET Awards with Wayne.
If somebody wants somebody to go to LSU, and Wayne is a fan of LSU, they'll be with Wayne somewhere. Shit. Come on, bro. Yeah, bro. It's like that, for sure. And that's what they don't tell y'all. It's everybody in their face, everywhere.
They be trying to make you feel like you owe them, and then when you tell them
you do owe them. You do. Nah, in their heart, you do. Everything they come and say, and they do. And they not happy with you, bro. When you go somewhere else, they not happy with you. So just imagine Kyrie Irving at Duke going bonkers. But he getting so much hate and envy because
he told North Carolina
he just went to a visit at North Carolina. Now the whole North Carolina community hates Kyrie still today. They didn't forgive him. He got to the league, went to the Cavaliers, won a ring, left them, went to the Celtics, left them, went to the Nets, left them on Dallas. And the motherfucker from North Carolina like, I still hate that bitch. You get what I'm saying? It be a lot of shit, bro, that people just can't imagine. And that's why I was telling you I got the ability to empathize. You know, I don't have that entitlement anymore. So basically, yeah, I had my mental breakdown, bro. Like I said, I don't look like nothing I've been through. I take full accountability. I look back at the choices I made. And some people go through mental breakdowns differently, right? There's some stories that you may hear or may have heard or people are out there telling that are true. There's mistakes I made in that season. There's things I did that I regret. And I look back on and I got to forgive myself and hope that one day those people find it in their heart to try to forgive me, right? But I meant well. My intentions weren't to hurt anybody, manipulate anybody, you know what I'm saying, or any of that. But when you in that season, you don't know who you are. You don't know up and down, left from right, front to back. You're terrified. You're confused. I would put it in the frame of saying like Tupac or Michael Jackson or Whitney Houston. These people were the best in the world. And they struggled. Tupac might not look like he struggled, but he struggled, bro. I can imagine, and this is my opinion, I can imagine and I'm nowhere near on the level of Tupac. But in that season where I had all them deals, and I'm still signed to the biggest artist in the world, and I'm getting all these other opportunities trying to get out that situation, I found myself at one point being like this. Like dangerous. So I thought.
Yeah.
And then I don't smoke weed. I don't drink like that. So I'm smoking weed crazy and drinking. I didn't smoke weed till I got signed the first time. Because I was a goody two-shoes, bro. Do the right thing. Always got to keep a job, nigga.
Did you want to do it, or did you feel like you had to?
Nah, I wanted to, because now I'm rich. In my mind, I'm like, I made it, I'm rich, I ain't gonna never have to work again. Let me try. When I hit it for the first time, I said, oh my God, why haven't I been doing this shit here, right? Boom, so boom. On top of smoking the weed, sleep deprivation, insomnia, right? Malnourished in a motherfucker because I'm not eating properly. I'm not healthy, I'm not taking care of myself. I'm in different cities, jet lag, different countries, fucking with all these different women, all these different energies. It's crazy. Right? And then I'm brokering out, like I said, I'm handling all this business. And then I'm juggling all these relationships, and everybody's taking everything personal. And everybody wants to be important, and everybody's trying to secure their spot. And everybody's sneak dissing and hating on each other and trying to weed each other out. It's a lot, bro. And just having to endure that, like I said, was just too much for me. I wasn't built, bro. So I won. Like, I got the deal. I took the deal that, you know what I'm saying? Because it was deals I wanted to take, I couldn't take because I was like, he trying to undermine him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My best friend at the time, it was so many people trying to undermine him. I made a lot of choices just so he wouldn't get undermined. You know what I'm saying? But even the situation I was going into, they didn't see him as an asset either. But he wasn't being undermined. They wasn't against him. They wasn't trying to shit on him.
Do you feel like when the people trying to undermine him that they had ill intention? Do you feel like that's an ill intention, trying to undermine somebody?
Yeah. Because you're making it personal. You gonna be joyous in the fact that he ain't a part of it no more, or that you took whatever spot he may have held. So yeah, you feel me? And like I said, I don't.
Did that make it easier to say no?
Hell no, it was hard to say no. I wanted to say yes to the two or three I had to. I want them the ones I wanted. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, but I don't. When the story get told, allegedly, this ain't what come up. Like, nobody remembers those choices. They just remember the choices that ultimately affected them. But everything I was trying to, bro, it was no way for me to do. It was nothing I could do that didn't affect somebody, one way or another. If I go over here, it was going to affect my mama or my best friend or my girlfriend at the time or the girl who liked me or Flo or the label or my, you know what I'm saying? And this whole time, bro, from 15 to 17, I'm not putting out no music. No music's coming out. So that's my momentum going right there. I already been going from Cincinnati 2 years.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Did you say you got signed? Because I came home in December 2015 to Halfway House.
And I'm gone.
Like,
no motion. No motion, bro. I've been gone. I've been on tour. I've been gone.
I heard about you, I'm like, damn, this shit fire.
Yeah, I've been gone, bro. So all this is happening, but I'm on TV. I'm on Nickelodeon. I'm on you know what I'm saying? NBC, ABC. I'm on Wendy Williams. I'm on America's Got Talent. I'm doing all this major shit with Flo, but it's Flo shit. I'm singing his hooks. I'm rapping whoever verse wasn't there to do that. I'm doing all this major shit, but I don't got no motion. 3LetterzNuk, the brand, the entity, the likeness, zero motion. That whole time. So yeah, I won, bro. I got the deal with Sony. They gave me a bag. You mean the budget was crazy. And I'm like, I'm sitting, but an idle mind is the devil's workshop. So what happened was that I knew I had the deal in May. And I'm sitting there every day. And at this point, I'm just trying to stay out the way until the paperwork comes. But I'm going from crib to crib. I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. Like, bro, I got signed to Flo. I got an advance, right? We made some questionable choices with those. And I say we because I agreed. But I wasn't the catalyst behind. I wasn't the leader behind the choices, but I signed off on them, and I stand on, you know, the outcome, because I wasn't gonna be putting in none of the work. So when the results would have came, I would have benefited from the results. So it's just like, you know, and then like I said, I don't want to elaborate too deeply because it's just such a sensitive thing to talk about. But there were some other things that was supposed to go a certain way with that first situation, and that's why I felt so secure in gambling with that first. Whatever, right. You know what I'm saying? So boom, going into the second one, like I said, I got a bigger bag, bigger everything. I'm sitting there just trying to not fuck it up. for a few months. But that moment, that chaos, all was still on my spirit and on my mind. And I don't trust nobody at this point. I don't trust the girl I'm sitting with smoking. I don't trust my family because everybody started acting odd, like I told you. But I was different. Everybody was different. It was different. You get what I'm saying? But like I said, it'd be the consideration and the inconsideration. Like it all became such a, me bringing up the Tupac thing. It all became such a whirlwind of me saying, okay, just imagine Tupac's life. He probably was on that because he knew he couldn't trust nobody. So I might as well take it. I'm on 10 all the time. Might as well. Might as well. Because you're going to control the narrative. You're going to flip it and make me out to be the bad guy. You're going to play yourself as the victim. You stealing from me. You lying to me. You hating on me. You plotting on me. And y'all all right here. And we all in the picture like this. That had to been lonely, bro, and exhausting. Whitney Houston found out shit her family was doing to her, bro. Her motherfucking friends and loved ones and the closest people, her label. That's exhausting, bro. It fuck up your mind. It fuck up your hope in humanity. It makes you question God, reality. And then you mix drugs with that and lack of sleep and pressure and criticism. Man, people think it's beyond them, bro. Michael Jackson was the best in the fucking world. Whitney Houston was the best in the world, nigga. She was the darling of the universe. Michael Jackson is the greatest ever, nigga. And these people struggled with mental health and all this shit. And again, like, I'm not trying to advocate for whatever bad choices. I don't know their lives. I wasn't there. I don't know these people. But I look at that and I go, man, if these people could have went through it, shit, I can go through it. And like I said, I went through it on a small scale, bro. And it kicked my ass. And before the paperwork could even get through my motherfucking email, bro. Mental breakdown, bro. Psych ward. Just like that.
Like you went to an institution?
Hell yeah.
Like you went on your own, somebody took you?
Both. Because I was scared. I didn't want to be out here no more. I feel like that was the safest place for me to be. I feel like everybody...
Is it like a suicidal thought, or is like I'm gonna harm myself?
I wasn't suicidal. I didn't feel none of that. Nah, I thought somebody was trying to hurt me. I didn't get suicidal until I came out of that. Until I stopped smoking weed, and I realized I just had been in the psych ward, and I realized I embarrassed myself, and I realized that I went through what I went through. It then is like I sank to the bottom of the ocean. You know what I mean? Through the whole thing, I'm treading water, right? But I'm playing like I'm just a buoy in that bitch, or like a duck, and I'm just I'm tweaking, bro. But I'm playing tough. I'm playing strong. I'm playing secure. I'm playing confident. I'm still rapping. I'm still doing shows. I'm still performing. I'm still kicking it. I'm still taking pictures. I'm still at the shit. The whole time I'm tweaking, but I don't know. I'm convincing myself this is how I go. Well, I'm not convincing myself. That's what I think. This is what it takes. You want to be the best. You want to be great. You want to be... This is what it takes. So that's what my energy was. Like, I just thought I was strong. And nah, bro, it kicked my motherfucking ass, bro. So by the time I came out of the psych ward and I had embarrassed myself, that was the first time in my life anybody seen me struggle in my life. Like, my whole life, bro. You see how happy-go-lucky I am now? I was like this my whole life.
Damn.
Goody two, happy kid, fun playing kid. Straight A student. You know what I'm saying? Did everything right. This is the first time I failed. And I failed at keeping it together.
Okay, that's what you feel.
I failed at...
Like you feel that.
Yeah, because you want the credit when you win, right? Yeah, I snap. I'm that nigga, right? When you fuck up,
own that.
You that nigga too. You feel me? And I take so much accountability, bro. I beat myself up so bad. And before I knew it, bro, I couldn't control what I was thinking no more. My mind was talking to me. I heard voices, bro. You know what I'm saying? I started seeing shit. It was, bro, it was crazy. But I would think it was...
That was from drugs or no?
Well, I only smoked weed. But I'm smoking so many different strands. People giving me weed, bro. I didn't even buy weed. But they was giving me weed. Just every day of my life. I'm just getting gave weed. Pounds. Eighths. Bro, I don't even know how to... All I know is an eighth and a pound. I don't even know the other shit. Because I'm getting it. I'm telling you, bro. I'm getting it like that. I'm not getting it. I don't know I never got it like that. I never got the dime bag or what. I don't even know if that's cool to say. I never got it. I got the big shit all the time, a lot. Like an eighth ain't a lot to whoever, depending on who you're talking to, but I'm getting a lot. I mean, how I was even doing songs and shit. Like, motherfuckers was like, man, I want you to come to the studio. I was going to the studio. This is what I'm saying now. This is what I'm saying. All of this stuff that I was telling you earlier is post that. The trauma. So now I write at home, engineer myself and all that. But back then, I'm outside. I'm at the studios, and they ask me what I want.
You enjoy so that all of that shit is what made you do the home shit.
When I came back, I had to come back, bro. So I'm at home. I ain't nowhere. You gotta think. I had the mental breakdown and didn't recover in time to even have an emotion with Sony. Sony put shit out that I already had written before I got signed to them. Me and Aaron Carter was working too. So you gotta mind you, me and Aaron Carter's working, bro, and I'm still allocating my deal with Sony. And I'm finna crash out, but I don't know. So by the time I crash out, Aaron put the songs out we did, went crazy. Sony put out a record for me, went crazy. You know what I'm saying? I got invited to the Grammys, bro. As like
as a performer or a guest?
No, as a guest. Like an artist to watch. And I did a bunch of interviews, but all this is post-mental breakdown. All of this is suicidal scared Nuk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm terrified, bro. Like, if you Google right now, Getty Images is a picture of me at the Grammys. What I wore, somebody dressed me, and I look crazy. But I wasn't even dressing myself. I didn't want to go. I looked crazy. My face looked all fat, and my eyes looked bulging out my head because I hadn't opened my eyes that much in 2-3 years. I just in the house sleeping all day, crying. But I had got in advance. Sony gave me an advance. I was able to put myself up for a few years. And I did nothing. Watch fucking Friends on TV all fucking day. I love basketball, but everything was triggers. Everything was triggers. If I heard Flo music, and like I said, at that time, I don't want to say he was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it was just so much. Like, not even just him, anything he did. Just anything that reminded me that I used to be an artist. And Flo songs come on
he's
every
on TV.
Fucking basketball game, the commercial, everywhere. So it was like I couldn't even watch TV, couldn't even watch basketball. I'm watching Friends, and I'm watching the cooking channel. I'm fucking the cooking channel up. The cooking channel wasn't giving me no... Look, I swear to God, cooking channel, Bobby Flay, Guy Fury and shit. I'm watching all that shit, nigga. Every day, though, my boy. I'm watching all that shit, nigga. Culinary motion, bro. I'm watching all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Blackout curtains, no utensils, like all plasticware in my crib. Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. And I had help. I had an individual who I won't name, but was there for me in that season. And she's the strongest person I know in the world. Because I don't know if I'm strong enough to be there for somebody in that season. And she was there for me, bro. The whole time. Like, just being my friend, bro. Had my back. Looked out for me. And she was a casualty of a lot of the mistakes I made before. And still found it in her heart to support me. And like I said, so when I came back pandemic. I'm still signed to Sony. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Because during that season, from 2017 to 2020, the world didn't change. The industry didn't change. Music didn't change. And I've been gone. I ain't I ain't put nothing out since 2015 anyway. Had the mental breakdown in 2017, vanished till 2020. So 5 years, I ain't did shit. I done wrote a bunch of records for Interscope because I did all that out there when I was in LA and I had all them deals. But I ain't did shit, so I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know if I still got it. But I'm just now coming to where, like, and I'm not in Cincinnati, bro. I'm not in Cincinnati. I'm not in Miami. I'm somewhere ducked off. That's why I was in New Orleans for 3 years. I didn't go down to New Orleans for music. I didn't go down there for the...
So when
you
got your advance, that's what you just took off.
Where can I go? Who I trust? No, I don't trust nobody. Who I don't trust the least? Her. That's where I'm going. And I'm looking at her like this. You see what I'm saying? That's what happened. And nobody knows. It's the first time I'm saying this publicly. Nobody knows that. But that's why I was in New Orleans for 3 years. So when I came back, bro, it's crazy. 2 reasons why I came back. The day I was going to kill myself was 4th of July, 2019. Well, no, the weekend after that. I was gonna kill myself. Like that's what I decided.
July 19th?
July 4th, the week after July 4th, 2019. I decided I was tired. It's been a long 2 years of just crying every day and wanting to kill myself and being a coward and not actually doing it. So I said, I'm going to go home and see my mom one more time. I hadn't seen my mom in 2 years. So I'm going to go home and see my mom. And when I come back to New Orleans, I'm killing myself. And I didn't tell nobody this. When I got back, I didn't do it. You know what I mean? I got back and just was thinking about it. And I was just like, I can't do that to my mama. That's what stopped it. I said, I can't do that to my mama. I can't have that be her reputation. That was the first thing that made me be like, get it together. But I still was just like, my mind was saying, do it. So I'm like, I can't do this to my mom. I can't have my mom walk around, man, and like they make her responsible for how I was raised. They try to dig deep into my childhood and my upbringing, and she's gonna feel like a failure of a parent if I did that to her. You know what I mean? So that was the first thing. And the second thing was me saying, this can't be how it ends for me. I done did so much, man. And they done forgot about me at this point. Nobody's talking about me, bro. Nobody's talking about 3LetterzNuk. Bro, it's over for me. It's 2019, bro. It's been 4 years since the Flo shit. It's over for me. The city not talking about me. The industry's not thinking about me. Nobody cares. And I said, this can't be how it ends. I gotta fight back. So I started to take baby steps. Walk around my neighborhood. Because I'm not doing nothing, bro. I'm not going outside. I'm not walking. I'm door dashing, nigga. I'm Uber Eats, nigga. Like, I'm not doing anything. So baby steps. Turn the TV on and, you know, see if I don't get triggered. Because, bro, I'm triggered. Like, I'm paranoid. I'm looking out the window. I think somebody out my window all the time. And I didn't like driving in the drive-thru because I felt like the car behind me was trying to trap me in the thing and jump out on me. Like, I'm thinking all type of shit, bro. And I never did nothing to think like this. But I have a creative mind. Bro. So I'm convinced I'm creating things in my mind. But why am I thinking like this? Because, bro, I was getting threatened by people. I was getting bullied. I was getting made to feel like I had to take this deal, or I had to do this feature, or somebody thought I messed with a girl. It was so much shit, bro. And I was under so much pressure and scrutiny and lies and manipulation. I started lying. I started manipulating. I started trying to beat people to the punch. I started to try to act like I was on that. So, niggas, I ain't scared of you. Terrified. But I'm acting like, no, you're not finna know I'm scared. So now, you know what I'm saying? I'm the bully now. That's what happened, you know what I'm saying? So, boom, mental breakdown. All that bullying I was on, all that shit talking I was on, all that beef I threw gasoline on, it's still in the air. But I'm in the psych ward now. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like, and I always felt like I'm too lit to forgive. Yeah. I always felt like you can be too lit to be forgiven. That's why I'm careful with how I navigate and choices I make.
You feel like people ain't gonna forgive you?
Well, just certain people, not just me in general, but yeah, me in general. I feel like you could be too lit to be forgiven. It's like when somebody wave you off, or when somebody say, man, fuck him, he ain't on shit. It's because you don't matter to them. They think they're better than you. When somebody can't let it go, you know what I'm saying? It's because you know what I'm saying? They one or the other, like, you somebody, you have importance. They can't let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? And I've always thought like that. So I always try to navigate through life and be careful, because people are not gonna forgive, and they can't escape your litness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what had me scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not finna let the mistakes I may have made. And like I said, I never did nothing that deep. I know what I'm saying sound really dramatic, but that's just a general thing. But I never did nothing that deep that was that warranted, that any of that. But my mind went there. You know what I'm saying?
Based on how you talking to me, it sounds like you was a new smoker, and that shit affected you how it affected new smokers sometimes.
I had different strands. I was smoking different strands. But I went from 0 to 1,000.
But personally, like me being locked up for so long and smoking a little bit before I got locked up, and then seeing the weed when I came home. There's no way you can convince me that's the same weed. Like weed now was way more different.
I ain't smoked since the mental breakdown. So I ain't smoked in 7 years, 7 years.
It's like the stuff that was happening in the news, like Pop Smoke, Extension,
Yeah.
Nipsey. Was that like a reason why you was feeling how you was feeling too a little bit?
See, look, I'm not hip, bro. I'm not hip, dog. When I tell you, bro, you gotta get that when you put your phone down and you say I'm not looking at this phone, you don't see nothing.
So you didn't know none of that shit.
I was finding out about it, but this is all happening 2019. Yeah. I think this is all happening.
That's when Pop Smoke and Nipsey got killed.
Right, but was Pop in January, right? I can't remember, but this is all 2019.
Nipsey was April 1st or May 31st.
See what I'm saying? All this is happening. So Nipsey, I felt it. I felt Nipsey, Pop, and Excess. I felt all of them. Yeah. But somebody had to come tell me. And when they told me, I cried. All three of them. I cried. I actually seen Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke was 2020, right? Or towards the end of
2019.
Because I seen Pop Smoke in Miami. Remember I told you I was going to kill myself in July. I went to the Super Bowl with Flo that same year. You got to think, after I started taking baby steps, I went for the kill. I said, I done walked around my neighborhood enough. You know what I'm saying? I done started texting people. You know what I'm saying? I done started calling people. I done started watching TV again. I'm listening to music. A song that got me was I heard Drake Nice for What and started crying.
Nice for what?
Everybody get your motherfucking roll on, because by the time I heard it, it was so good. I heard it after it already had did what it did though. I heard it and I was like,
You've been out of the loop.
no, I'm like, I've been out of the loop and I'm like, y'all got to feel this? Like, I'm asking, like, what was it like in the club when this came on? This is amazing. Like, it was shit like that. So, when all that shit was happening with those guys, like, I was feeling it, but I saw Pop Smoke in person. I went to Miami with Flo for the Super Bowl. I can't remember if it was early 2020. It had to have been. Because Super Bowl is at the top of the year. It was 2020,
so
bro.
So many people dying. I remember, I feel like Kobe set the shit off. Kobe died.
I'm finna get to that. Yeah. I'm finna get to that. That's what I'm saying. So it was hella shit, right? And 50 and Flo tight. So I'm with Flo and Pop with 50. Seen him, bro. He had 100 people around him. 100 people around him, bro. And I remember saying something to a friend of mine. I was just like, man, I ain't never seen that many people around one person. There was hella people around him. Like, he walking in between like a, you know what I'm saying? Like a whole parade of people. And just to hear, it was a little bit after that it happened. And I just was like, man, I just seen this guy. And I thought he was performing the same song over and over again. I'm not hip, bro. So I'm not hip to the drill shit, bro. I don't even know what it is. So I think he's performing the same song. Imagine never hearing a drill beat and not knowing that it... Yeah. I love this voice, though. When I heard his voice, I'm like, damn. And then I'm hearing the beat, but I'm like, this nigga's fire. This nigga... I call somebody like, man, I just seen this nigga perform the same song 5 times. But it was all different songs.
Yeah.
Give me lit. You know, all that shit. I'm like, oh, okay, this is hard, right? But I'm a student. I'm learning. I ain't hip to Cardi B. I'm not hip to Period, the City Girls, none of that shit. I'm not hip to Kodak Black. I'm not hip to 21 Savage. I don't know who none of these people are, bro. Like, I have no idea what's going on. So let's fast forward. Okay, so like I said, from July to I end up at the Super Bowl, I done made enough steps, but I still ain't right, and I'm just trying to be normal again. Bro, I asked God to be normal again. Can I just sit here and have peaceful thoughts? Can I be rational and sane? You know what I'm saying? Can I have a conversation with somebody and not think they out to get me? I wouldn't even think about music or being famous or being an artist again. So fast forward, Kobe's what did it. Kobe was my favorite in the world. Person, period. I'm talking about everybody got a person. If it's Michael Jackson or Michael Jordan or Beyonce or Chris Brown or Drake, or everybody got their person. Denzel. Kobe fucking Bryant was my person my whole life. And I'm like, God, stop playing with me, bro. I'm like, stop it, bro. I done already had the mental breakdown. I didn't already want to kill myself, right? And then this happened. And when Kobe died, bro, I cried, bro, for days, bro. I was no good, bro. I'm like, this my hero. Like, the little goals I set be strange. Like, I want to meet Kobe and he know me. That's little goals I set. Like, my goal is to, or some footage of Kobe bobbing his head to my shit. Like, that shit I'm thinking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when it's like it was a part of me died. Because I'm like, I never get to meet my idol. I was going to meet Kobe. For sure. Could have met him before. I was out with Flo at the Kids' Choice Awards. And somebody came in and told Flo that Kobe was in the other room. Flo got up and walked over there. I'm still mad at you for that. Got up and walked right over. He know. Got up and walked over there, bro. And didn't even, you know what I'm saying? But see, they respect each other. He don't know if Kobe was on that type of time. Kobe might have just wanted to chop it up with Flo right quick or whoever and didn't want to deal with. I was going to come over there acting crazy. I was gonna come over there acting crazy, bro. I'm not
want to meet you, bro.
Man, I was finna come over there acting crazy. I'd have passed out, cried. I saw Michael Jordan. I went to a NASCAR game with Flo last year, and I saw Michael Jordan, and my eyes started watering, bro. I just saw him. We're in the press box. Michael Jordan's right there, in the other one, and both boxes on each side started going crazy when we realized it was him. Like, security had to come on both sides and tell everybody to stop because we were making him nervous. Because Mike, allegedly, I guess, he owned 2 cars. So Mike got the headset on, like the drivers. He dead fucking serious, bro. He not, but I saw him. Flo too.
Hold on. Yeah. I only got a minute worth of SD life now.
Yeah.
This was the littest interview I ever did on my life, on my soul, bro.
I appreciate it, dog. Yeah, man.
I swear to God, I thought you was gonna come through some superstar shit, give me like 2 songs, and get the fuck up out of here.
I gave you shit.
Kicking it, bro.
Yeah, I gave you shit. And I've told you shit nobody knows, bro. So yeah.
I feel that, bro.
I appreciate you having me, bro. It's my pleasure, man.
I appreciate you, my nigga. I swear to God, bro.
Yeah. Love, bro.
I ain't think this shit was gonna be his name. Appreciate you, bro.
Man, appreciate you, man.
Damn, I wanted to get, you got 20 seconds, bro.
Okay.
What type of legacy you want to leave? I wanted you to go crazy.
Man, the legacy. Oh shit, I'm getting a Charlie horse. Man, I just want to be remembered, man. I want to, as long as your name live on the tongue, you live forever. So I'm chasing immortality, man. I want to know that I've made an impact. I've been able to inspire and lead and just, man, love, music, happiness, peace, joy, family, God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
This shit's so fire, bro.